Alright guys, welcome back to the Cobx Masters. We've had a few issues. I know you guys have been waiting for a while, but we fixed it all. All the technical issues should be well behind us. And now we can get going finally with our final here at Kohima after really one hell of a wait. Today, I'm going to be joined by Daredevil. I know I was not there yesterday, but I hope we can make it up to you guys by having a good and exciting game today. What do you think? What's going to happen today? You saw the games yesterday.
Yep, definitely did. And it was quite convincing, actually. A lot of people stated that Orb Gaming, which was Flash Gaming's opponent yesterday, was actually the favorites to win. And Flashback actually completely dominated them yesterday. It was like 16-4 and I don't know, 16. I think it was 16-8 actually. Yeah, it was a bit of a comeback on the beginning first map, and then they completely dominated them like 14-1. I think they ended like 16-2 or something on the second map. It was something crazy like that. So Flashback Gaming showed real dominance yesterday on both Cash and Mirage, I believe it was. So now, this is the first time actually we're going to see Inferno on either of these teams. We haven't seen Inferno at all this region. So this is going to be the first time, I believe, we're going to see either of these teams here. And there have been a lot of comments stating that Game Hike might actually win this. But it's so hard to think that after seeing how well Flashback Gaming played yesterday. But it should be at least a good game.
In any case, it will not be easy for either team. We start off with Flashback Gaming on the T side. Game Hike are the ones defending here for the first half on Inferno. Flashback, look at that. All 5 members in Banana actually never give up. Is gonna just check the flank, make sure they're not getting flanked by an ambitious CT. But so far, Game Hike, oof, Ritz, that headshot, that was painful.
Yep, not a flank, but he does get one headshot.
Here we go, Flashback finds the headshot onto Pyrov. Kai has to fall back towards the site. McGills can help up his teammate from Church, but oh, he only got one. It's something, but FK2 shut him down. And McGills drops. Here's Ritz with the USB. What can he get? Absolutely nothing. FK2, another headshot. Aslan is last man standing here for Game Hike, but it is a 1v3. But he might just go for it anyways. He just got the headshot onto FK2. It's down to a 1v2 now, and DS King's already down to 8 HP, so Aslan can definitely pull this off. He's got a bit more seconds left on the time for the bomb, but doesn't matter anyways. DS King finds the headshot, and Flashback Gaming win the pistol.
Yeah, they basically surrounded them and they were holding completely safe. So that CT needed both those kills. And the problem is he didn't have a kit. I believe it was Aslan at the end there. He did not have a single kit. So
yeah,
he had to get those 2 immediate headshots, and Flashback Gaming played it quite conservative and made sure that they stayed back long enough that he wouldn't be able to get any of those frags. He did finish him off in the end, but even if he does kill that first T, the second T can just stay around that corner and again guarantee that he cannot defuse that bomb in that 10-second timer that he had. So, first pistol round already going to Flashback Gaming. And it wasn't that convincing.
It was not, no. And just a small comment I wanted to say was never give up. Actually got an AK round 2. What do you think of that?
Yeah. It's not a bad idea, but it really depends, because if they're going up against a force spy, then you need a few AKs actually in the back lines. Sure, you'll have the submachine guns up close to fight against those pistols. And for the most part, submachine guns can still win quite easily against pistols, but it really depends on who gets that headshot in the beginning, because 5.7s and Deagles especially could be quite risky on a force spy. But if those submachines go down and Game Hike actually picks up those submachine guns, at least it'll have a few AKs as backup. Yeah. So it's always safe to have at least a few AKs up there. But until then, it's not a bad idea to have a few submachine guns either, because if they get these kills, not only do they make money, but then they get to keep the submachine guns against the full eco next round. That is if Game Hike decides to force buy here. Not all teams force buy on the second round. Sometimes they just prefer just double ecoing just for the sake of getting the ops and everything with full utility and having a safe buy. So it really depends what they decide here. But I believe we lost Ritz a second ago. Decided
Yeah,
to
seems
reconnect.
like another small connection issue, but hopefully should get fixed decently fast because no one else is connected, so we can find out what's wrong with his PC and get him back on the server. 1-0 the scoreline right now for Flashback. It's a good start for them here on Inferno. One of those maps where it feels like the T's have a bit of a disadvantage, wouldn't you think, on Inferno? It's a bit
Keys?
harder for terrorists, yeah?
Oh yeah, one thing that you actually didn't notice yesterday in the game with Flashback game because you obviously you didn't see it, but like when they won the knife rounds, they kept picking the T side, which was actually very surprising. Like they won both knife rounds on both maps, and both times they picked T side. So actually, Flashback Gaming on a lot of these maps actually preferred the T side, which was very surprising. It was both on Cache and Cache is a very good T side map though. It's not T sided map, but it's very good for T side teams.
Yeah, yeah.
They won like 14-1 on their Cache on their T side, and they chose that T side themselves after winning knife round. And on the first map, the second map, sorry, which was Mirage, I believe, they also chose that T side. So I believe Flashback Gaming is more than comfortable on their T side when it comes to these maps. And Inferno, if you can get good momentum on the T side, you can actually completely break the economy of whoever is on that CT side, because it is more expensive to get guns there. Anyway, it does look like we're going live, and they are going to force buy, except for Aslan. Aslan does force buy, just doesn't have armor.
Yeah.
I think he dropped that scout to McGill's, possibly.
Possibly. I mean, one of them has to save up for an op sooner or later. So Aslan decides not to pick up armor for himself. Here's McGill's with the scout. The most expensive weapon Game Hike have bought this round, and if he doesn't get anything with it, it'll be a lot of wasted money. Just as I said it, he peeked straight into Never Give Up's crosshairs, and with an easy pickup, really. The scout goes down. Here's Pyro with the deagle, getting nothing as well, but Kai makes that CZ works. He caught Never Give Up off guard. Aslan gets a kill with the 5-7 as well. And now two people from Flashback Gaming have already made their way onto the B site. Steve watching the flank from CT, but Kai's already on the site. He's hiding in the smoke, but they know exactly where he is. FT2 through the smoke finds the headshot onto Kai. Aslan, last man standing. He's got a Mac 10. He might go for this. It's definitely possible, but not against Steven God, because he just got the wasn't a headshot, but it was a double tap to the chest, and Aslan dropped.
Yeah, struggled there to pick up that AK eventually. I was wondering where that AK was, because there were 3 submachine guns. The CT didn't have any of the AKs. And the T's weren't holding them either, so it was stuck in that side, but they figured they might as well just get the last few kills before getting that AK. And because they saved that AK, and they did lose 2 members, they lost those Mac 10s. So now they're only stuck in these umps and a scout that I believe they picked up from Game Hike in the previous round, where McGill's had that scout. So only 2 umps to actually try to farm some cash. Otherwise, they're going to play it safe with decent weaponry and everyone else. The scout can still one-shot though as well.
Scout can definitely one-shot if you land the headshot, which is not easy to do. Here's Steve rushing through the smoke, actually gets one. That's Aslan who got caught off guard, but Ritz trades it back with the USPS and can pick up the UMP as well. It's down to a 3v4 now. Game Hike, they might actually get something here. Kai gets DS King, that's the bomb going down. Flashback Gaming, they have to commit to this B side now. There's no doubt about it. Oh my god, McGills. Both him and Kai find kills. And now it's Divine, last man standing for Flashback Gaming. Somehow, some way, Game Hike turned it around with pistols on a full eco, not even armor. That's a full eco.
They
And
were
they're about to
stacking,
win
right?
it. It was a 4-man B, I believe. Yeah.
So instead of getting information, they kind of went in guns blazing.
Wait a minute, Divine might actually do this. He gets McGill's as well. What the hell? 20 seconds left on the clock. Divine, he does not know where Kai is, but Kai only has USPS. This could be deadly here. Can Divine clutch it? Can he clutch it for Flashback Gaming? Oh my god, it's so close. Kai, he needs to do this. There's not much time left on the clock. Divine, he's looking for Kai, and he didn't see him. Kai, he played it perfectly. Oh my god, Kai, that was nasty.
Yeah, it was kind of the fault of Divine there for not actually checking that quad. But since he did not shoot him in the back, he figured, okay, he's not there either, so he just decided to plant that bomb. But that was really smart from Kai. Kai could have actually shot him in the back there, or gotten afraid since he was getting so close that actually started shooting him. But no, he decided to use that trigger discipline and shoot him while I was planting instead. And that was a really smart choice from Kai. That was so close. He almost got it back, but they did lose against a full eco. So they pick up that 1 AK, and that really breaks Flashback's economy now. They can buy here, but this is going to be the last buy before being forced to eco.
It's definitely an odd buy, to say the least. Look at that, Steven with an up. Divine with the deagle and no armor. Never give up with a Mac 10 and 2 AKs. It's a mix and match sort of buy.
No. Definitely mix and match type of buy. And honestly, Flashback in the previous round should have actually went for some information. They knew that they're going up against Nico. So the fact, I commend them for going in as a team, but they went in without getting any information, and they went up against a stack. This is not something you're supposed to do. You need to get some information when against Nico. You can't just go in guns blazing.
Ooh, Steve, he missed the op shot. It was not scoped in. Pyrov boosted above the smoke again, and they don't check the angle again, but finally Pyrov goes down, but it's way too late. Kai, he got 2, looking for the 3rd on Divine. Can he get it? Divine super low. Finally, Kai finds that 3rd kill, finishes the round with a 3K. Game high, tie things up 2-2.
Yeah, and that now forces them on basically just an eco here, just a few pistols that they can get, and try to wait for the next round. Divine can possibly maybe buy an op without really that much utility or armor for one of his teammates next round. He does drop that deagle though to Steven, who does buy half armor. So I believe they're depending on him a bit here to actually get some kills. And it looks like they're just gonna play towards house, maybe do an A push.
Seems to be the plan for now. However, they remember these are just pistols. There's no flashes, no smokes to help them out here. So they're gonna have to rely on their aim to get them through this round. They're hoping for a kill or 2. Best case scenario, maybe even a bomb plant. But Game High will not allow it. Steve, he actually missed the deagle shot, but he gets it anyways. Ritz, he peeked again, and the deagle headshot lands. Here we go, Flashback Gaming heading straight towards that A side. Steve actually picks up an M4 and he makes it work, finds a headshot onto Aslan. McGills trades it back, but now they know where he is. Can they finish him off, however? It seems like they cannot. McGills gets another one onto Divine. Oh my god, McGill's holding A side like a beast. He's gonna get back up from his teammates now. Here's Pyrov getting a kill onto FK2. Last man standing is DS King. It's an easy pickup for McGills. Game Mike win the round, even though Flashback got 2 kills in an eco. Still,
yeah, that could have been very close.
Yeah.
McGill's was very low HP as well. But fun fact actually, Flashback this is their map choice, and also this is their side, their favorite side. So all the balls are in their favor at this very moment. But it is Game Hike with the lead now, so this is an important round for Flashback Gaming. If this is a map that they're more comfortable on, as it is, they're both their side and their map pick. They need to step it up here, and as this game starts, maybe they haven't warmed up yet. Maybe they're struggling a bit here against Game Hike, especially after that losing to a full eco. Must be really tilting for them as a team.
This is their chance to turn things around. DS King has got an op. We don't see these often on the T side at Inferno. But Flashback Gaming seem like they're playing with a plan in mind. 1 minute 10 left on the clock. They have yet to really commit anywhere. They are starting to push up mid a bit. But look at that Kai from long. He has a good view. He's gonna fall back all the way to arches actually. Flashback Gaming, they can take advantage of this and push towards long. That might be the plan here. DS King actually peeking long, and they're gonna go towards short instead. They might go for this. Oh, McGill's on the side. He dies to Divine, but Ritz trades it back. Here's Aslan from pit as well, doing some damage. But oh, the op from DS King. He finds the headshot. There's still one guy on site. I believe that's Kai. They have to kill him before he stops the bomb plant from going down. He couldn't stop it in time. He does get the kill, however. Never give up. Trades it back. It's only Pyrov left with 22 HP. Hiding in the smoke. DS King finds the op shot. Flashback Gaming. They tie things up 3-3.
Yeah, this is the start they needed, and there are two players now from Game Hike who do not have that much money. The economy isn't as balanced as they would like it, but those two players, one of them did win that eco, which was Kai, so that's one of the reasons why he has more money. And McGill's had players actually purchasing for him. Kai dropping one as well, or like one of the other players who dropped for him. So he has the money, but neither of them decides to go for that op. Instead, they're going to try to kind of get an unbalanced purchase here. Ritz could have bought armor, and Kai could have easily dropped him an M4. But instead, Kai goes for a max 7. He has 3.7k. And McGill's has 3.2 as well, so they could have actually dropped him one. I disagree with the idea that one person ecos while the rest buy. So they're not. This is gonna weaken their defense, and that one pistol can come to hunt them later on. So let's see how it plays out. But Flashback Gaming is now in the driver's seat with this weaponry, especially with all that utility they have on their backs.
They can honestly attack wherever they want, but for now they're focusing on that A side. Look at that, everyone from Game Hike rotating. Literally no one left on the B side. All 5 members here on A. However, as you said, the weaponry not working in their favor. 45 seconds left on the clock. Flashback Gaming. It's time to commit, and Steven, he finds the entry onto Kai, but McGill trades it back with a kill onto Never Give Up. This could be deadly here. Pyrov still on site, still alive. Finally, DS King finds him with an off. Pyrov gets one with the UMP, however, Divine trades it back. Here's Aslan from pit, surprising them with DS King with the op. He finds the kill, everything gets traded back. It's only McGill's left on the side. FK2 from behind can easily find the headshot and the kill. Flashback Gaming take the lead once more.
Yeah, now they're actually starting to build a little bit of that economy. Well, actually not so much. Never Give Up doesn't have that much on him either. But what they're lucky in is that they can buy some submachine gun, which they are going to do. Because Game Hike probably just going to go for a bit of that half buy. And only 2 people with armor as well, so that Mac 10 can actually do a lot of damage. And farm some frags. Ritz, though, seems to be AFK in spawn. I'm hoping that's not a technical issue.
It's not good. For now, the round is being played. Kai, he finds a good kill with an eagle onto Never Give Up. That's the Mac 10 going down. Oh, the Molly. The Molly literally hit him in the face. And he ran back, but Steven spotted him mid-sprint, and Kai goes down. That was what a way to die, honestly. Imagine going to banana and then literally eating a Molly. That's not nice. Steven finds a kill on the other side towards mid onto Aslan, and they can now attack this A side. There's two people from Game Hike here, however. Let's see if they can defend it versus the onslaught of AKs. 4 members from Flashback. Here's McGill's in pit with a deagle. However, DS King makes his way to library with that op. He's in a good spot to completely destroy that deagle. FK2 spots Ritz mid-rotation, and he can pick up that kill for himself. And now they're heading towards that B side. That's smart play by Flashback Gaming. Still 3 people alive for them, and they can plant this bomb knowing that there's no way Pyrov and McGill's can get here in time. Question is, are they gonna risk it? Are they gonna go for this retake. I believe Pyroff is going to go for it because he's got really nothing to lose aside from a deagle. McGillis, he's going to want to save his armor, helmet, and AK. Here's Pyroff with a deagle, hoping to get the entry, looking the wrong way. And Divine picks up that kill. McGills
Should probably save this gun, honestly. He doesn't really have that much time. He doesn't have a kit either. He looks like he's gonna go towards a few exit frags here. Can he? Oh, he misses them, so he's just gonna run away. That's good. I don't think they're gonna hunt. Yeah, they're definitely not gonna hunt. Alright, so bit of an expensive round there from Gimhike. But sorry, by Flashback Gaming they lost 2 members. Almost lost FK2 as well. But not gonna be too worried about. At least they did survive with 3 members. And now that we have more viewers on the stream, actually, I was hoping to ask our viewers here, who do you think's the favorites of this game? Like, who do you believe will win? Who do you support? What kind of scorelines do you expect to see in this map? I'm curious to see from the viewers what their opinion is of these 2 teams, as we don't really know the teams as well as you guys do.
Yeah, some of you guys have been following these teams for months and years. We're watching these players for the first time, and I have to say, so far we're quite impressed. That's Kai with the op, getting that kill onto FK2. He falls back all the way to tree, so he can boost Ritz up. That position has proven deadly many times this game. Flashback Gaming, they don't really check that boost spot, and they might get caught by it off guard once more. Here's McGills with the op, smoking off mid. Not really getting anything with that op just yet. Bear in mind, Flashback Gaming, they've got a lot of smokes, they've got a lot of utility to work with here. 1 minute left on the clock, 4 members up. They're in a good spot. All they have to do is convert. There's the flashes coming through. DS King has to fall back as he was fully flashed. Pyrov hiding behind the wagon. It's a pretty common spot, but still hard to hit a player hiding there. You can only see half their head. It's not easy. Here we go, Pyrov. Might get something done here. He does surprise the op. That's DS King going down. He looks towards Apps, but Steven from short finds the kill. Aslan, however, does get a headshot onto Never Give Up. And now it's only Divine and Steven left for Flashback Gaming. Here's McGills with the op, hoping to get something done. He finally gets the kill onto Divine. The op making its work, and Aslan finds that final kill. Game Hike win around 4-5 the scoreline. They might just definitely, they're coming back. They're coming back strong.
Very back and forth. And yeah, that looked like that was gonna be so different, but in the end, Game Hike ended up getting the win with 4 people still alive. And yeah, it's a really back and forth map. And as some of the viewers seem to be stating, it does seem like Game Hike are the favorites. Although they mentioned Flashback being the underdog. That was kind of a running joke from yesterday where they were the underdog and won basically 14-1 on their first half. I'm not going to believe these underdog words anymore. But they're definitely showing their strength here. If they are the underdogs, they're really showing something here. They are going to be on almost a full eco though. Just a few weapons and armor and a few of the players. Just to balance out the economy a bit. But Game Hike definitely seems like they're in the driver's seat to actually bring this back in their favor.
Bear in mind, Flashback Gaming got absolutely destroyed by a nade, or 2 nades I should say.
Well, that's 1 nade in return.
Well, that is 1 nade, but Aslan survives! Kai, the reflex! He finds the kill. Here's Aslan, getting 2 for himself as well. Can he get more? No, he cannot. Never give up. Finds the headshot with the deal, but Pyrov trades it back, or does he? It's Pyrov who drops in the end to Never Give Up. It's down to a 1v3 now. Here's Kai from behind! Oh my god, that's painful. Never Give Up. He finds the headshot onto Kai, takes the op as well. This could be very costly. He's looking the other way! Oh, the timing! The timing is so unlucky. It's down to a 1v1. It was a 1v3. He actually got 4 kills. He can definitely ace. He can get an ace and clutch this for Flashback Gaming. Never give up.
As well.
My god. He hasn't really been fragging well before this round. He's been mediocre at best. 3-1-8, but now he's 7-1-8.
Oh.
Make that 8-1-8. Never give up. Clutches it for Flashback Gaming. That was beautiful.
Yeah, you could say that Never Give Up definitely never gave up. Got that ace, but I felt like that was sort of given to him on a silver platter. Not sure what Ritz was doing there. He just took one peek and decided to completely turn his back to where the T was last. I mean, he got that headshot from there, the apps area. So the call was already given that he was in apps. He wouldn't have had that much time to already be mid without him hearing him that he dropped. So I'm not sure why he gave his back to him that early. And it basically, I believe, could have actually cost him the round because he was so low HP and had a Deagle in his hand. But Never Give Up, that was a really, really important round for him. And now, even though this was meant to be tied, now it's all the way. Now, actually, Flashback is having the lead.
Oh, Never Give Up. He's on fire. That's one hell of a morale boost. Pyro, however, shuts him down with a 5-7 to the face. Steven trades it back, gets an extra one onto McGill's as well. K-Mac reduced to 2 members. Ritz, he's missing every shot. Oh, it hurts to watch, and Steven takes advantage of it. FK2 finds the final kill as well. Flashback Gaming, 7-4. One more round, and they will win the half.
And it appears as well that one of the viewers mentioned that it seems like both of these teams are basically from the same area or same region, so they played against each other multiple times, so they know each other quite well. But that generally it actually shows in the scoreline as well, because they've been playing really close so far. If GameHike actually won that round, this would have been a tied scoreline. And even though it is a 4-7, they are still pretty close. It's not one team dominating with basically clean sweeps. These are coming down to 2v1s and 1v1s, and Never Give Up with that clutch round as well. So this does seem like a really close game, and this can be a 3-map game actually, by the looks of it from now anyway.
Kai and Divine get traded in a 1-for-1. And now we're down to a 4v4. Here's Flashback Gaming, 3 people at Banana, while one of them lurks all the other way of the I can't speak anymore. The other side of the map at house. That's FK2 all alone. Here we go. They're executing this beat push. Oh my god, he did not spot him. Steve didn't see him, but Ritz, he couldn't get anything done. What the hell was that, Ritz? Doesn't matter. He's McGill's with the up. He gets 2. Can he get a 3rd? McGill's! Oh my god, that's so dirty. FK2, last man standing, but he's super far away. There's no way you can stop this in time. McGill's? He canceled the defuse. And FK2 knows he's got no chance. He just goes back to T-spawn to save his weapon. But oh my god, the op is really fucking scary in McGill's hands.
Yeah, it definitely seems like the player to watch out for is McGill's, especially after that amazing round by him there. Ritz basically almost threw that. He was on top of the box, and he could have easily killed, I believe it was Steven who was looking towards CT spawn. And for some reason, he just dropped without getting that kill. And it did seem like that was over and done with. They're about to get the bomb plant. It was going to be easy givings for them. But McGill's, what a round.
Seems like everyone's getting clutches left and right. Never Give Up got one. McGill's only got one in return. I wonder who's next. McGill's getting a good kill onto Steven. That's stopping the momentum there for Flashback a bit. Kai, he's in a good spot to stop this apps push. Might spot them with the op, and yes he does. He finds that kill onto FK2. Here's Aslan from pit. Couldn't get anything done and Never Give Up. Takes advantage of Kai looking the other way. And Kai drops. That's an op dying there for the CTs. Aslan still in pit, still alive. And he finds the headshot onto Never Give Up. Here's Pyrov getting some work done as well. Gets the last 2. Game hike. They win the round. 6-7 the scoreline. My god, this is the closest, or one of the closest games we've seen so far.
Yeah, definitely. And so far, a pretty interesting game. You know, what's funny is that since we've been communicating with the viewers, they've been giving us a lot of background information. It seems like McGill's Never Give Up, the 2 MVPs so far of these teams, have actually been ex-teammates.
Hmm.
They were both in a team together before, so they might know each other quite well actually.
A
To
bit
a
of
rivalry.
yeah, you can because they know each other. There might be a bit of mind games going on as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, dying to an ex-teammate is a bit of a tilter, if you ask me. You don't want to die to an ex-teammate. You actually want to look for him in fights. You want to like
Be better than them.
exactly show that you're better, and your current team is better than your old team, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Aslan finds a kill onto Divine from behind. Now Game Hike have the numbers advantage in this retake. Here's Ritz with the FAMAS. He's getting burned by that molly. He has to move fast, and he does jump on top of the box, but he's getting hit from behind. Steven from pit finds the kill with the AK. He's about to get jumped by Aslan, though. That's a good molly and a flash, and Aslan goes down. FK2 gets that final kill onto McGill's as well. Flashback Gaming win their 8th point. They win the half
Yep.
for now. Question is, will it end 9-6 or 8-7?
That's a very curious question, and I believe it was Game Hike who yesterday were losing 8-1 and they managed to get to an 8-7. And they managed to actually completely dominate when they switched sides on to their T side. So they're no strangers to getting 8-7s. So this is very doable for Game Hike if they can get this last round.
Oh, he's got fully flashed. Their power off can't see anything. And Steve takes advantage of it. He actually got one before dropping. But Flashback Gaming, they've made their way towards long. Here they go, pushing Archers and Library at the same time. Kai, he wants to get them from behind, and he does get the headshot onto Divine. They're already on the side. Aslan, oh my god!
What's that spray?
Steven got a team kill onto Never Give Up in the middle there. Ritz, however, does find the kill onto Steven. DS King is the last man standing for Flashback. It's an easy pickup, really, for McGill's. No chance, and Game Hike win the final round of the first half to bring things back to an 8-7 scoreline. Things are really getting heated in this final.
Yeah, Aslan though. What was that spray? That was nowhere near the enemies, and he got kind of lucky actually that Never Give Up actually TK'd his teammate there. Kind of gave him an extra hand. He's like, "Oh, you can't kill him. I'll kill him for you."
Mhm.
But still didn't manage to make it work in the end. Game Hike actually get their 7th round, and if they can win the pistol round here, this is going to be good momentum for Game Hike. Flashback Gaming, though, this is their game map choice. Sorry. So since it is their map choice, they are obviously more comfortable on this map. I believe their map choice yesterday was. I'm trying to think about it. I think it was Cash.
Cash?
Yeah, Inferno was the 3rd map decider. So maybe with 2 of their more popular maps. Actually, no, it was Mirage. Yeah, it was Cash. Cash was it was Orb Gaming who did better on it. But we aren't gonna see. Are we actually gonna see it? I don't think we're gonna see it today, though. I think the no, tomorrow. Actually, after this, it's gonna be Overpass, which is Game Hike's pick, and then it's gonna be Train as the 3rd map. Now that's an interesting map. I don't think have we seen Train yet?
We've seen it a few times, but nothing. I mean, all the games on Train have been one-sided so far. Something tells me if we reach Train as map 3 in the series, it will not be one-sided.
Yeah.
That's for
To be
sure.
fair, though, Train is a one-sided map, really. I mean, yeah, sure, some teams can do okay on their Train, especially if the opponents do not know how to hold CT that well. But for the most part, even the competitive scene, where they are, even if they're heavily trained on their T side and heavily practiced, you don't tend to get that many rounds on your T side. And Flashback Gaming have definitely showed that they're generally pretty decent on their T sides. So I'm kind of curious how they're going to play on it. And yes, Orb did get destroyed in Mirage. But I believe that was the pick of Flashback Gaming. Unfortunately, we're not going to see Mirage this time around. Especially if Game Hike, if they win this, they win on Flashback's map pick. And then it's going to go down to Overpass, which Game Hike did dominate yesterday. on they did play Overpass, right? I'm quite sure. I'm not mixing them up. Yesterday was kind of a blur. It was a very long day.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So I'm quite sure we saw Overpass, and I'm quite sure Game Hike actually dominated on it. So I can understand why it was their map pick. So Flashback Gaming, I don't know how good they're going to be in Overpass because we did not see Overpass for them. So they do need this map. I believe if this is one of their stronger maps, they do need it because Game Hike does not seem to be letting up. And so far, not so bad. I mean, they did get 8 rounds, and they are going to be on the CT side. And CT side Inferno can be pretty one-sided if you're a really good CT team, especially if the opponents are not that good on their T side. This can be a really heavily CT-sided map sometimes. And I've had that multiple times. Usually, it's one of the more stable maps. Like
Hmm.
you can get quite a few rounds on either side. But once, here's the thing, right? CT side Inferno has two. When you have one giant advantage and one giant disadvantage. If
Yeah,
you have a good economy and gotten the momentum and you have the rifles, then it's heavily CT side at that very moment. But if it's a close matchup and you're losing too many weapons and you're forced on half buys or submachine guns or so forth, it's actually one of the biggest disadvantage of CT side Inferno. So it really depends on that momentum. See,
yeah.
CT side Inferno is very momentum based, and that's what we're really gonna have to find out here. If Flashback Back Gaming can actually get this pistol round and build up their economy with their submachine guns next round, depending on if Game Hike forces or they don't force, and depending as well if they plant the bomb or not, then Flashback Gaming, if they can get their proper economy up, they can actually bring this to a close in their favor. But if they start to struggle and lose way too many weapons, or even lose this pistol round, then they're going to be in trouble.
Not really a fun place to be in. But Game Hike, as you've said, they have shown that they are very, very strong on the T side. This is their chance to prove just how strong they are against a team like Flashback Gaming. And conversely, Flashback Gaming, they're the ones you said they picked T side every time. Every time they won the knife round, they were the ones who picked T side.
Yep.
So it makes you wonder if a team really wants T side that bad. Maybe their CT side just isn't as polished or isn't as good.
Well, there are two things you need to keep in mind. When I was playing competitively, I noticed a lot of time when it's the first map of the first game that you play, sometimes you just want to play the weaker side first because not only are you basically warming up to the game, but so are the opponents. So if you can get some decent momentum or get some rounds on the T side, then by the time the the game gets nit and gritty, then you're on your stronger side. So basically, say if your opponents are still warming up to the game and they're not really into it yet, and then you end up getting the pistol and getting the momentum, and suddenly you get 5, 6, even 7 rounds on the board. Then if you switch, then you're gonna have a really good CT side because you're already confident how many rounds you've gotten, and you've already warmed up to the game, so you're already like fully focused, and by that time you can have a really strong CT side. But if you start on your CT side, which is your stronger side, and then you're the ones that kind of lose focus in the beginning of the game because you've been waiting for hours and you finally get started, but you're sort of tired and you're not really
Yeah.
into the game yet, and then you end up losing so many rounds, and you have either 7 rounds or 6 rounds or even 8 rounds. Then by the time you switch, you're gonna be on the weaker side, and you're gonna be a bit tilted at how many rounds you've lost on your stronger side, which is your CT side. You'll feel like, oh, we should have gotten 10, 11, maybe even 12 rounds, depending on how confident you are on your CT side. So, yeah, uh,
We are
yeah,
still
as no,
we're
no,
still
sorry.
waiting on Ritz to rejoin. He's been really the only one having connection issues. might have just gotten that one unlucky PC. There's always one
Yeah,
PC that's
it's always,
just a
yeah. It's
bit.
usually mine
Yeah.
whenever I was playing. But to answer one of the viewers, yes, I'm not talking about warm up and aim. There's a difference between warming up and aim and warming up to the game. Basically, you can sit there for 3 hours warming up, and your aim's on point, everything's on point. But you switch to a different phase in your mind when you're in a serious match. You start to focus on the match, you focus on your teammates, you focus on the flashes, all those kind of things. It's different than warming up to the game where your aim's on point. So when they get to the game, usually how it starts off, you're usually neutral and you don't usually think about too much. Some players know immediately how to switch, and they'll be able to immediately start focusing on pop flashes, working together as a team, etc. Some teams require a few rounds to really get into it, and then they can really start warming up to the match, warming up not as an individual, but warming up as a team. Where it's like, okay, guys, it's this score, this score. We need to do this. We need to do that. You come with me, apps. I'm gonna need you to pop flash short, and I'm gonna check boiler and see if I can find someone short. You know, usually those kind of tactics for many less experienced teams do not come in the first few rounds.
Mhm.
Usually it's more of a, okay, guys, we're going to play default, or okay, guys, we're going to rush B. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's um, it's a bit different depending on the team. That's why the more experienced teams, like say Astralis, they've played so many times, they've played so many matches, etc., that they have the ability to switch on from the very beginning. But even then, you can notice sometimes they will lose 8 rounds in a row, and it can be like 8-0. But suddenly they start bringing it back, bringing it up to 7, and maybe even dominate when they switch sides. Because even though they have the ability and the experience to switch on from the first round, sometimes as a team you still can't prevent that slow start, as they call it. Generally in esports, you always have the term called a slow start, where you're not exactly into it yet. So bring back to what I was saying originally, is that generally speaking, it's a good idea to many times if you're gonna start on a map such as Inferno or such as Overpass, etc., as Flashback have done in their previous matchups, is that they choose that weaker side first. So by the time they get to their stronger side, they have a good feeling of the game. They know how many rounds they've gotten on the weaker side, and then they're a bit relaxed. They're like, okay, guys, we've won 6 rounds, we've won 7 rounds, no problem. Now we're on the stronger side. Now we just gotta focus, and we'll kick their ass. That's the mentality you get when you're already done with their weaker side. But
Mhm.
if you start on your stronger side and you get 6, 7 rounds, and then you switch, you're like, oh, now we're on the weaker side. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be, you're gonna start having a mentality like, okay, now we're not so good on the T side.
Mhm.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna have to do something special, etc., etc. But your opponents are gonna start thinking, oh, we're now on the stronger side, so this is gonna be easy. So it's that mentality. So I believe Flashback Gaming does have a pretty good idea of using that mentality to their favor. But here's the problem, right?
What's the
Now
problem?
they the problem for Game Hike, sorry, is that now
Uh,
Flashback has 8 rounds on their T side. They
yeah.
are comfortable, but Game
Mhm.
Hike, who tends to choose their CT side, is now on the back pedal. So this is really going to depend on how Game Hike performs. They have to perform well. They have to get that pistol round. If not, they're going to have to at least get that first rifle round if they want to have much of a hope on their T side, because this is more of a city side map. Even though you can get a lot of T rounds depending on momentum, it is a very city side map, and it's something that the teams need to keep aware of. Yeah, I'm not talking for the sake of talking, guys. The only reason I'm talking is because there's one player missing on the server. So I'm trying to blabber as much as I can, get at least some knowledge out to you guys until Ritz joins back on the server. But I think by this point, we might be going for a short break tomorrow.
Yeah, something tells me this issue might take a bit longer to resolve, guys. We're sorry about this. I know you guys were excited for this game. So were we, honestly. But Ritz's PC is he hiding a magnet in his pants or something?
Yeah, just
I don't know.
disconnecting the game every time.
But yeah, he's got a few issues. Hopefully we can get them resolved. But for now, we're gonna go for a short break, grab some water. You guys take this chance to go grab a drink, grab some food, because when we come back, we're gonna be back to you guys with the second half of this final between Game Hike and Flashback Gaming.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ritz has returned to the server, so now we get to resume the map, Moro. Still there, Moro?
I believe my microphone was muted.
Oh, okay. Well, I leave it to you.
Well then,
Dun, dun, dun.
we can resume with our second half of the game. This time, Game Hike on the terrorist side, and Flashback Gaming, the ones on the CT. Here's DS King on the side, gets that headshot onto Ritz, who just reconnected to the server. That's one hell of a welcome back message. Never give up, trades the kill back though onto Pyro. Kai goes down as well. Aslan finds one onto DS King, but it's nowhere near enough. It's still a 2v4. The bomb does get planted, however, for Game Hike. Aslan and McGill's still up. Never mind, this Aslan is still up, and now they know where he is. It's an easy pickup for Divine. And Flashback Gaming, they win the pistol.
Yep, they definitely do. And Ritz, basically the worst type of welcome back that he can get. Just a bullet to the face as soon as he gets back. And Flashback Gaming now, they're on that stronger side. As I mentioned earlier, they did get that pistol round. So now it's really up to them. They have this EQ that they should be going up against because Game Hike did plant that bomb. So now they have the money to actually buy the third round. So Flashback Gaming just gonna hope to farm as much as they can here. They do have some awkward weaponry though. They have a scout and a few FAMASs as well, so it's not the best purchase. Although they do have those 2 submachine guns, maybe they get something done here.
What can they do with P250s and Tech 9s? This is the question. McGills, he eats a nade straight to the chest. Down to 19 HP. FK2's waiting for him with the MP7. But he's not peeking just yet. McGillis falls back all the way to T-Ramp. Meanwhile, Game Hike, they're situationed up there at house at Apps. Still not really pushing anywhere. And Flashback Gaming, they're sending 4 people towards that A site. They think that they think the Game Hike are gonna go for the A site, and they might just be right about it. But they're sending someone back towards B. DS King doesn't need any help though. He gets that kill with a scout onto Aslan. Steven gets one as well. DS King finds the kill onto Pyro, but Kai trades one back. Question is, can he make it onto the site with the bomb? Because that scout will not let him. DS King will not allow him. But DS King himself is down to 6 HP. The bomb has not been picked up yet. CTs have control of it. Oh, the timing, never give up. He caught Kai with a nade in his hand. He finds the headshot onto McGills as well. He wins the round for Flashback Gaming. 10-7. Let's go, Len.
Yeah, more importantly, they do not lose those FAMASs as well. He picks up that last FAMAS. And now, this is the part that's going to be a bit awkward for Flashback Gaming. They do not have the weaponry in comparison to Game Hike. They have 1 scout, 1 submachine gun, a few FAMASs in there as well. They do have 1 M4, but you know, that's the only weapon to really counter these AKs. That scout's gonna be both vital and very vulnerable. Like if you can get a few tags here and there, that'd be really useful for them. But it is vulnerable in the fact that if they push up towards him and he only has a scout, they can overwhelm him quite easily. So let's see what they do here. But 5 AKs and they're just gonna look like they're going for a bit of control. They're very defensive. And look at who's number 8. That's Never Give Up, already pushed up all the way down Banana. He got so much information.
That's perfect for Flashback Gaming. They can take advantage of this. They know there's no one coming from Banana. But McGillis, he might just get caught by surprise. He was looking the other way and Never Give Up takes advantage of it. Finds the headshot onto McGillis. Picks up the AK as well. Because why not? But Kai, he trades it back from T-Ramp. He saw his teammate die. He knew there was someone there.
Yeah, he didn't have that smoke. Just had a smoke, he would have been able to smoke it out and retreat, but he didn't. And that basically costed him.
It was all a 1-for-1 in the end. Game Hike aiming at that A site now. There is Steven right outside of balcony with a FAMAS. He's in a good spot to catch Fritz off guard, because most people usually don't check that right corner. We'll see if Fritz does. Here's DS King looking mid with the scout. He might get Pyro, but Pyro's the one who gets it in the end. Steven! Ah, he got one, but he decided to pick up an AK, and that was where he fucked up. He goes down. Aslan finds that kill. It's down to a 2v3 now. Flashback Gaming. They've got FK2 and Divine up. Can they go for this retake versus 3 AKs? No. Flashback. FK2, sorry, with the MP9, he gets nothing. He drops it last to Kai. Divine, last man standing in a 1v3. He looked the other way. Oh my god, the timing. The timing, it hurts. It really hurts. And Pyro gets that kill.
Yeah, that really hurts. And yeah, that's kind of what I talked about in terms of weaponry. They did not have much to really counter Game Hike. And Game Hike just had the advantage of the fact that they had the weaponry for those aim duels. The AK can basically one-hit someone if it hits him in the head. While that scout and FAMAS and all that, it's a bit, and a submachine gun especially, a little more awkward, but they are going to go for a little bit of a half buy here. See if they can get something. I don't think they are, though. Already losing one banana.
Ooh, that was a nade kill for Pyro there. Here's FK2 with the deal. He missed twice. He has to fall back all the way to Church. Kai, he finds DS King, and it's an easy pick up there at mid. Here's, oh my god, the deagle. FK2 finds a headshot onto Ritz, who did not react for some reason. Here's Aslan with an AK, something towards Church. He knows there's someone there, and he can pick up that kill onto FK2 easily. It's just Steven left now for Flashback. He's got a deagle and armor, but versus 4 AKs, it's a very, very tough ask. He can hope for maybe an exit frag or two. Kai, bit of an unlucky spray there. Steven survives with 43 HP. Only 2 of the 30 bullets landed for some reason. He actually got a headshot onto Aslan as well. That's 2 kills for Game Hike in that eco. Or was it an eco? Really, it was more of a force, right?
No, it was a bit of an eco. They had one person with half armor and another with full armor, I believe. But otherwise, all pistols. So I'm not really much of anything. But now they have the weaponry. I don't think they have that much utility though. Yeah, they have a few here and there, molly, and I think all smokes available. So they can try smoke out if they win a few duels here, but try to keep them up back when they try to push somewhere. But I believe they're going to go towards. I don't think they're going to go towards anywhere though at the beginning. I think they're just going to try to control, take over banana control, take over mid, and possibly even take over apartment. As you can see, Aslan kind of sneaking his way there. But this information hunt by Kai can actually be very bad for him because there is someone waiting for him. That's a very good smoke from DS King though. It's keeping him back.
He's been on point so far, DS King, this game. Finally upgraded to an op. No more scouts for him. But has yet to make the impact we were hoping to see, really. FK2, he's boosted up. So is Divine, but he just got fully flashed there. There's still no one pushing mid from Game Hack just yet. The bomb is heading towards Banana. This might be an A fake here. And Flashback Gaming, they're not really falling for it. There's still 2 people on B site. FK2, he's gonna actually rotate back to A, so that means it's only never give up on B. And he might be in trouble because he's actually pushing towards Banana. Pyro did not spot him. Never give up at the edge of the smoke. He finds Pyro looking the other way. It's an easy pickup, but he finds a firing squad. 3 people from Game Hike firing at him, and he goes down. Kai, he caught DS King mid-rotation there. Bomb has been planted, and Flashback Gaming reduced to 3 members, one of which down to 10 HP. And that's Divine. Here's FK2. He wants to push through the smoke, and he looks towards Banana. He finds the headshot onto Ritz, but McGill's trades it back. Divine, last man standing now for Flashback Gaming in a 1v3 with 10 HP. No utility whatsoever. It's an impossible ask, but he does get the headshot onto Aslan. Kai, he wants to flank. Flank he does, but he doesn't even need him. McGill's finds that kill onto Divine, and Game Hike tie things up 10-10.
Yeah, but the most important thing actually I've noticed that round is that lurk that they had up on A not only distracted them, but I got the kills as well. So Flashback Gaming completely sandwiched in the middle, and that caused them a huge amount of problem actually rotating towards B to get those bomb planters out in B. So tough start for them, and now they're already forced on another eco, but it is a 10-10. So this is actually a very close game. I kind of predicted yesterday saying these teams have basically overwhelmed their previous opponents, so this is a very close game. That's a very nice nade already.
Yeah, FK2 down to 19 HP. Divine getting burned alive as well. He has to fall back down to 69. He does never give up behind the wall. He actually got, oh my god, he gets nothing? Never give up? What was that? He got nothing out of it. Kai down to 10 HP, but he survives. Pyro gets 2 kills. Here's FK2 with a deagle. Finds that kill onto Pyro, so maybe Flashback Gaming still have a chance. But it is 3 pistols versus 4 rifles. McGill's finds DS King. Better upper wins, my friends. Here's Steven. He actually dinks McGill's, but it's not enough for the kill. And FK2 could not finish him off, and therefore Game Hike win the round. They're back in the lead, 11-10.
I have a question as well for the viewers. Who are the, since you guys know them so well, who are the in-game leaders for both of these teams? You guys mentioned something about Kai with his game reading. Because if he is the in-game leader, he's doing really well for his team. Not to mention he's also opping for the team as well at the current time. So really, really good performance now so far from Game Hike. They did get that 11th round, but now it's going to be a full buy from Flashback Gaming. So this is going to be tough. They need this round to tie this up, or else they're going to be forced to eco again, and that's just going to allow the game to kind of go in Game Hike's favor, even more than it is at the moment.
Here we go, Kai with the up! Oh my god! Kai! He finds that kill onto Steven, who was already holding the angle. His Ritz, he spots a leg, and he starts shooting, but it's not enough for the kill. Never give up, survives with 3 HP somehow, some way. That AK did not do enough damage. And Never Give Up lives to fight another day. Game Hike, they have the one-man advantage. Question is, which site will they choose to attack? FK2, he's on top of Boiler. This is one of those spots that you don't usually check. You might get 1 or 2 here, maybe even more. If they go the other way, here's FK2 on top of Boiler. He gets Ritz. Can he get another? No, he cannot. That's Ritz dropping, but Pyro trades it back. Never Give Up. Couldn't get anything. Pyro is the one who wins that fight. But DS King is there with his op. He finds Aslan. Can he find more? Was hoping to jump forward, but he changed his mind. Here's Kai with his op. Hoping to get Divine, but everyone's missing shots, really. This is sad to watch. McGillis, however, is not missing. He finds that kill onto DS King, which means it's just Divine left, and they know exactly where he is. They know he's on B side. Kai, he's holding him there with his op. DS King, really not much he can do here. Never mind, Kai is down
Basically
to 11
like Jaws
HP.
at the moment. That Kai, that is. Dun, dun. Just sneaking around, waiting for Divine to actually make a move. But since he is quite low, he's just going to run away and save that up, which is a better option here. Let McGills to do his thing. McGills, though, 10k. Holy crap, that's a lot of money. And so, as we're waiting for him to basically save this weapon, it appears that Kai is the in-game leader for a Game Hike, while the in-game leader for Flashback appears to be Never Give Up. Oh, Divine did not get to save that weapon. Now they're forced to another eco. So, Game Hike basically running away with this game. But anyway, as I was saying a second ago, Kai already 21-12, doing really well for this team. He's actually one of the top fraggers for his team currently. So that experience he has definitely is doing up for the team. And it's usually less common for in-game leaders to both op and play well for their team. He's basically like their Fallen at this current moment. You know Fallen, of course.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Tends to off for his team and in-game lead and basically top frag. And yeah, it's one of those rare type of in-game leaders. And he's being that one person down for Game Hike.
Question is it enough to beat Flashback Gaming? For now, it seems like it's working. McGill's, he got Never Give Up. Here's Ritz getting a kill onto DS King as well, but Steven finds a headshot with a 5-7 onto Aslan. Pyro did trade it back, but that's one member dropping from Flashback, from Game Hike, I apologize. This is an eco for Flashback, so they're hoping for as many kills as they can get. Pyro, what was that? Divine did not notice that Pyro's right below him for some reason, and Pyro finds that kill. It's just FK2, last man standing. He missed that one big attempt! Oh my god! That was beautiful. That was just pure... I cannot curse. I'm not allowed to curse. But trust me when I say
family
this.
show.
Yeah, family show. It was great by FK2. He picks up an AK as well. Can he save it though? They do not want to give Flashback Gaming anything, and if they gave them this AK, might prove to be problematic for the next round. Question is, Will they catch him in time?
Calling for a pause here as well if be this flashback. They're gonna need it. Definitely gonna need it here. FK2 is gonna get away with this weapon though, so really good job now from FK. And they have so much money from this loss bonus. They can buy 5 ops if they want to, but that's not recommended. And Flashback Gaming definitely needs this this call out here. And they need to do something different here. Maybe they need to go aggressive somewhere instead of holding these positions only. They did really well that one round. They pushed down Banana, got that 1 kill. He just didn't have that smoke to push back, so it was a 1-for-1 in the end. But that push really did benefit them. Game Hike though, I'm getting mixed signals from the viewers. Now they seem to be claiming that McGill's is actually the in-game leader. But here's the thing, right? McGill's is top fragging for his team. So if he is the in-game leader, he's definitely just as much as Kai is showing off his ability to get to frag as well, so he can multitask. And that's very important for in-game leaders to actually have the ability to frag as the in-game lead. Most in-game leaders tend to lose focus when it comes to trying to both play the game and revolve around their team. But it does seem like Game Hike are a loose type team. They're not as strict as some competitive scenes you might know. Like, for example, North MSL tends to be like a very strict style, a strict type in-game leader.
Yeah.
It seems here like they're more loose. They're calling people towards maybe take a bit of apps, and the rest of them just cover around mid and Banana, which is what they're going to do here. And just get control, and they're just going to late game call, just say, all right, we get this information here and here. Let's take this kind of push. And that's not so bad actually on Inferno. It's very important to get that information. They do have Banana control now as well, so if they can work with this, try see if they can get an entry somewhere, they can work on this and get this round. But Flashback Gaming, they're already in the back pedal. They can't allow this to happen.
Here we go. The smoke's coming through towards B, but the bomb is on the other side of the map. Here's Kai with the straight into Steven's crosshairs. It's an easy pickup, really, and Kai goes down. Game Hike have yet to make their move. They've lost 1, and if they keep hesitating like this, they might just lose more. Here we go. This seems like it's going to be an A execute with a lot of smokes being thrown. Some smokes from the CTs as well to buy some time. FK2, was that through the wall? Pyro actually digs him through the wall, and FK2 lost concentration there. McGillis picks up that kill. FK2, what happened? Here's the Vine, however. From Long finds that headshot onto McGillis. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Pyro also down to 57 HP. Here's the S-King at Pit. He's in a good spot to catch them off guard. They don't usually check it, but check it this time they did. And Pyro finds that headshot onto the S-King. Divine survives with 1 HP. Never give up on side. He gets a kill onto Aslan, but Ritz trades it back. Divine still up with 6 HP. And Flashback, what?
They win the round.
I'm confused. Did the time run out? No.
Yeah, the time did run. They didn't plant the bomb in time. That's why he was hiding in that corner.
Really?
What a round! And Ritz should have gotten that kill. Ritz is. I feel so sorry for him. Man. He's bottom fragging for his team. He only has 6 frags so far, and you know, lucky for him, his team is carrying the way and getting those rounds anyway. But Ritz, if he only got that last kill there, they could have actually won that round and brought it up to 14. He's going to be so good at that. McGill's!
Steven missed the op shot, and McGillis takes advantage of it. The headshot lands. They can go for this B push now if they want to. But they're not really jumping on it. It's just Kai really all alone through the smoke. I don't even know what that was, but Kai drops without getting really anything in return, just a bit of damage onto Never Give Up. But that's nowhere near enough. Game Hike now heading towards that A side, it seems. They do catch the S-King at Library. Here's Never Give Up though. finds that kill onto Ritz. He's still alive with 13 HP. FK2 from Pit finds a headshot onto Aslan. McGill's coming from Graveyard now. He might just catch FK2 off guard. And yes, he does. He finds that kill. But Pyro did drop to FK2. And now it's just McGill's all alone in a 1v2 situation. However, Never Give Up is down to 13 HP. Divine is also quite low. The bomb has been planted now. McGill's. Can he defend this all alone versus two people as he makes his way towards Graveyard? Never Give Up. He does not know where he is. He thinks he's in Pit. Hence the molly. McGill's, he spots someone at apartments. They're looking towards Graveyard now. He does get one, but it's not enough. Divine, he trades it back and he clutches it for Flashback Gaming. 13-12 the scoreline. It was a good attempt. It was a very good attempt by McGill's. It was a 4K as well.
They still have so much money game hike, but still, if they didn't lose that one round where they just planted the bomb instead of going for the fights, this could have been so different for them. And Flashback Gaming now have what they need to actually, the momentum they need to bring this back. But keep in mind, Game High still have the money to buy in this round, so Flashback Gaming still on the back pedal. If they lose this, they're still going to be forced on eco, so they have to be careful.
Oh, Never Give Up pushing up mid. He gets two before dropping. Steven gets one as well onto Aslam, but Ritz traded that one back. There's Divine from CT. He just got a bit of damage onto the bomb carry, but it was not enough for a kill. He's waiting for some sort of backup from his teammate. That would be FK2. Was taking the long way around from CT spawn. Divine actually almost shot his own teammate in the face there.
No, yeah, he was wondering where his teammate was, I think. That would have been very funny, but very unfortunate if that happened.
Well, the bomb has been planted. Game Hike are somehow defending the bomb from Banana. Ritz, he finds the op shot onto FK2. Divine on the side. He's got a smoke as well, but the bomb is planted for Banana, so it's not looking good at all. Whether or not he can get this done. Maybe if they miss the op shot. Divine! He wanted to get the kit. Oh my god, Divine. That was suboptimal play. Suboptimal play. He did well, the two terrorists died to the bomb, but Flashback Gaming, they lose a very important round, and now Game Hike, they've got a big advantage, both in terms of points on the board and in terms of economy.
Two things I want to note. One, I should have gotten the kit before he smoked off the area. Second, Ritz did the important thing for the team there. He gets 2 frags on the board. He had 6 in total, and now he has 8. So that was really important that he got those 2 frags. Because now that they have those 2 frags, he was able to actually clutch it out for his team. So although he doesn't have that many frags, those were impact frags that helped him win that round. So far though, Flashback Gaming another eco. They're gonna play for overtime here.
Can they get something out of this eco round? They need all the money they can get. Especially if they want to run that double op setup again, with DS King and Steven both opping. But it seems like Game Life are not going to allow them anything, or are they? Divine finds the headshot onto Kai. That's 1 kill for Flashback Gaming, and the bomb is now being planted onto A side. It's just Divine and Steven left. Steven picks up an AK. He's got armor helmet. He might as well just save, as he goes back all the way to T-ramp. Divine, however, it's CT spawn, hoping to get an exit frag or 2. Steven finds a kill with the AK onto Pyro. This is good stuff for Flashback, but oh my god, McGill's shut him down. He finds the headshot. He kept fighting. He got greedy, and he paid the price for it. No AK for Flashback Gaming, and it's just Divine left. He's got a P250. He's only got 20 HP, really. Nothing to be done here for Divine. Game Hike. They win the round 15-12. This is map point for the first map.
That was right in front of him.
Yeah.
If he just went there a bit sooner, he wouldn't have lost that weapon. He had full HP. But yeah, why did he keep fighting, man? Look at their weaponry now. That AK could have really benefited them. And yeah, now instead of having an extra AK, they have an extra submachine gun, and this is not this is not optimal for them on basically their last chance to try to get something out of this game.
Here you go, Flashback Gaming, the most critical round of the game, you could argue. Can they force this into overtime? Can they win 3 in a row? Or will Game Hike end it all here at map 1? FK2 finds the headshot onto Aslan. That's a good start. Steven gets Kai as well. This is perfect for Flashback if they can keep this up. Just Pyro, McGills, and Ritz left. And they're split up. It's just McGills all alone at Banana, while his teammates make some noise at A. Bomb is with Ritz, however. McGills still hiding in Banana, really not taking many chances. They are about to push him, though. He does spray a bit, and they fall back. Get scared from that AK spray. As well they should be. However, they do retrieve an AK from a dead body, and that's Steven who picks it up. Bomb goes to join up with McGills and Banana. Oh my god, Ritz!
Looks away after he checks it. He had to double take.
It's the stuff you see in movies or cartoons when someone does a double take, but it's actually real. I mean,
yeah, at CS:GO especially, it's one of the most common things to like not really look but look, you know.
Well, Pyro just dropped 2 never give ups from us, and McGillis takes out the bomb at exactly the wrong time. Steven finds that kill on Flashback Gaming. They win the round 13-15. They need to win 2 more to force overtime.
Now they have low money as well, and Flashback Gaming, Steven actually specifically won them that round in my opinion with that submachine gun. Like, he made it work. He got those 2 frags while they were looking away, finding that gap in the smoke. And those 2 entries by Steven, I believe, like, that's really what changed the round around. They didn't seem to get anything out of it after that. But Steven really top fragging for his team as well. 28 frags so far for him. He's doing really well here for Flashback.
Question is, can he keep it going in these final 2 rounds, you could say? Game Hike are taking things very slowly this round. No risks whatsoever. As all 5 of them make their way towards Banana, they get a catch onto Steven. Never give up follows shortly, but he does get a kill before dying. That would be Ritz dropping from Game Hike's side. And now they can make their way onto the B site. The bomb should get planted. Here's the S-King from CT. Did not spot them crossing, but now that the bomb has been planted, he knows damn well that they've already crossed and that they've already planted the bomb on the right side of the site. Flashback. There's 3 of them. They can definitely go for this retake. They have to at this point, really. There's no options, but Kai is coming from behind with the CZ. Here's the Vine, finds a kill with the FAMAS, but Aslan trades it back. Pyro couldn't get anything before dropping in. DS King finds a headshot with the AK. Aslan is the last man standing. He gets FK2, but DS King, he trades it back. He clutches it for Flashback. He should have enough time.
No.
Oh, it's so close. He gets it. Oh my god, I actually stopped breathing for a moment there. Flashback Gaming,
that would have been the worst
points.
way to lose the game, just on the last second defuse. But he had barely enough time. That was like about a second extra. You would have heard that, you know, sound. What was that? That was the worst. That was the worst way of making that sound. My voice is too deep to do a squeaky noise.
Close,
but
close.
close enough.
Yeah.
Flashback Gaming, they do have the weapons now to bring this to overtime. Look at the weapons of Game Hike. They're gonna have to depend on their aim duels. They don't really have much utility either. Kai though, already down.
S-King making that op work versus Kai. As you said, the weaponry for Game Hike, not that impressive. It's only a Galil that Kai had in his hands, but Pyro would rather have a Galil than an SMG. I agree with him on that point. But Game Hike, in a 4v5 situation, they've got some utility to help them out here. They've got 3 smokes. There's also a flash with McGills and a molly. Question is, where do they want to attack? Especially now, of all time, he doesn't actually die there. Let's never give up. Surviving with 25 HP, and he can get the fall back and fight another day. Divine on top of Boiler. He finally gets that kill. Gets another one onto Ritz as well. Took him a while. And never give up. Pay the price for it by dying. But it is a 2k for Divine as the bomb makes its way towards that B side. And DS King with the op. Oh yes, DS King. It's a tie. We going to overtime, boys. Flashback Gaming. They tie things up 15 to 15. Game hike. Oh my god, it's painful. It was 14-11. They had it. It was 15-11 even. Or 15-12. They had it. Ah.
They had it. The past tense kind of in play here. And a bit of a pause with their think about what they've done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a naughty dog who's peed in the wrong area. You have to sit there and revel in the mistakes that they've had. Yeah. Probably yelling at Ritz saying you're going to be minused after this game. Hopefully.
I mean, I feel for Ritz because his PC is having a lot of issues, so
yeah.
I feel for him. He's probably tilted off the face of the earth right now.
Actually, one thing I'll take a note in is that Ritz is one of those who kept disconnecting, so I believe he must have had a lot of computer issues. And if you keep having to disconnect because of these issues and you keep thinking about it, that's one of the biggest ways to tilt you and make you play bad the entire game. And clearly it's showing here. They're not doing that well. He's not doing that well, but he did get that impact frag to get at least one round on the board. Those 2 frags that he had. And that's at least guaranteed them overtime, but they gonna need to work together as a team here to actually bring this into their game point. Because if they do, the next game is gonna be in their map choice.
Here we go, DS King. He missed the op shot, but there's nothing going really for Kai with his AK spray. It's a good nade, forcing Kai to fall back down to 43 HP. DS King also quite low, 17 HP, but he's still alive. He still got the op. Can still do some serious damage to the game hike here. The bomb has yet to pick a location to attack. Ritz, he's the one carrying it. He joins up with his teammates at house as they make their way towards abs. Could they attack A here? It's definitely possible. There's no one at Boiler. And there is someone at Arches, but they're playing very far back here. Flashback Gaming. Look at that on the minimap. They're all playing so far back, not taking any chances, no risks whatsoever. Question is, can Game Mike take advantage of it? They're sending one guy in Banana all on his own. I believe that is Kai, while the other 4 members hope to attack A side. Can Kai create a distraction and make someone rotate a bit too early? Maybe he can. There we go. The smoke's coming out now for Game Hike as they make their way towards the A side. FK2. He gets that entry onto Ritz, but it gets traded back. Here we go. McGill's. He finds Divine. He was looking the other way, and it's an easy pickup for McGill's. He gets another one to never give up as well, as the bomb should get planted now. There's just the S King and Steven left. They can definitely go for this. It is a 2v3. However, the S King with an op and 17 HP. Not the best situation to retake, and the nade actually killed him. That is so painful. McGills gets a kill with a nade. Here's Steven through the smoke. McGills was watching from pit, and it is another 4K.
McGill's now at
he really wants
frags
to win, doesn't he?
Yeah, McGill's now at 38 frags. He is at the moment carrying the spirit of Ritz with him as well. Is one thing to note is that when one person is sort of not feeling it that one game and not performing up to their par, when you have someone like McGill's performing over the moon at this point, it kind of makes up for it. It's kind of questionable. Maybe if he's doing a little bit better, maybe Game High could have finished this a bit earlier. But McGill's definitely doing his job here and performing more than expected, really. And Flashback Gaming now, they're on the back foot. They cannot lose this round, or else, you know, they're gonna have no money for the 3rd round. Then they're gonna have a really hard time coming to their T side.
There you go, never give up. He's pushing towards Abs. He gets that kill onto Ritz and falls back. That's good. He gets some information. DS King, he finds Pyro peeking. It's another one dying for Game Hike. Reduced to 3 members. This is a good start of the round for Flashback Gaming. If they can keep their hold, they can keep their defenses strong, he can maybe tie things up again at 16-16. DS King with the up, he's falling back as far back as he dare, almost all the way to Library, but he does get the kill onto McGill's anyways. Here's Sky, however, finds a headshot onto Never Give Up. This could be the entry here towards the side, but he is all alone. Well, not all alone. He's got Aslan to help him out, but it is a 2v4 nonetheless. Not really what Game Hike we're hoping for. Someone's already made it to Library. There's also DS King on the site. Steven from Library gets Aslan, and FK2 from Pit finds Sky looking the other way. Tie things up here, Flashback Gaming, 16-16.
Literally, like, all the ops just watching that short position. It's almost impossible for them to narrowly, like, push themselves in. They have one guy holding the crossfire from Pit, and literally 2 ops holding towards short. So, very difficult for them. Very unlikely for them to win that round, and yeah, that's what happened in the end. Kai, though, now on the op. Kai's done very well with that op so far in this game. And Flashback Gaming, for them to have a good lead for the T side, they do need this one round. Game Hike, if they want to finish this game, it would be very optimal for them to win this round especially. Already, though, Aslan going down.
It's FK2 getting that kill for Flashback Gaming. Bomb is pushing Apps, I believe, or at least attempting to. Again, there's only one guy lurking at Banana. I believe that is Kai, I want to say. As McGill is hoping to get lucky with a wall bang, but no such luck. As Kai holds off Banana from any flank attempts by Flashback Gaming, but so far, no flank attempts to be seen. Everyone's playing it super safe. Especially at this stage of the game. You better be safe. You'd rather be safe than sorry. So the bomb makes its way towards Banana now. It seems like they want to attack this B side. And it might just work out for them or not, because Steven has an op. And Steven puts that op to work. He gets that kill onto Ritz. And he's still alive. McGill's surprises DS King there with a shot to the face. And the op for Flashback Gaming goes down. But Never Give Up. He trades it back. Steven is still alive. Still doing some work. He finds Pyro. But Kai finally trades it back. He does not check the site. There's someone standing quad. Kai. Oh my god. That is painful. He never checked site. And Divine takes advantage of it. Flashback Gaming take the lead. Once more. 17-16.
To be fair, though, they're running out of... he was running out of time. There's only 10 seconds remaining, so he just wanted to play a bit safe and try to plant that as soon as possible before any rotations come in. So yeah, now the second half of the first OT. Let's see if Game High can bring this back. I mean, if they get all 3 rounds, then they basically win this. So let's see what they can do. I'm sort of sitting here regretting that I drank a whole can of energy drink, because I'm feeling the urge to go to the bathroom now. So let's do this. Game High, woohoo! No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to be biased in this game. But Flashback Gaming, they do need at least this one round to make it past. But honestly, Flashback Gaming, if they can get these 2 rounds now, it will be perfect for them to actually win their own map choice.
Here we go. This is it. This is the most important phase of the game. This is still map 1, sure, but a win in a best of 3 is a huge advantage. And McGill's, he knows just how important that is. Finds that kill onto Steven. That's one of the top performers for Flashback Gaming down. Game I can definitely take advantage of this now. Flashback Gaming, they're sending the bomb towards Banana. Look at that. There's 2 people, make that 3 people at Banana. Hoping to catch the B player off guard, but there's someone already rotating from Game Hike. That's Pyro. wanted to rotate the CT spawn, but he's gonna fall back. Actually, it seems like he can't make up his mind. Because FK2 keeps making noise, keeps creating distractions. But he's finally gonna rotate, and finally Flashback Gaming are committing to this B side. Kai hiding a quad as usual. There's the CT smoke. The S King, he checks the boost spot now. They've been burned before, but they're not checking quad. They're trying to plant the bomb in the smoke, and Kai from quad, he does get Divine, but the bomb plant was successful in the end. It doesn't matter anyways. Kai finds that kill onto the S King. It's just never give up, and FK2 left. And they both go down, just like that. There? Kai and Aslan get kills for themselves. In game hike, they tie things up 17-17.
Weird how they had over 10k and they didn't have a defuse kit on some of the players. But thankfully it didn't matter in the end. But that could come to bite them later, so they should be more careful in buying those defuse kits, especially on overtime. But now that's the first round on the board. And Flashback Gaming putting a lot of their money now in this round, especially that AWP on DS King. So they need to win this round, because if they don't, then they won't have that much money going to the third round. That gives Game Hike basically not only game points, but an opportunity to finish this match out. And no, it's not the second OT yet.
No, this is still first OT, but this is the second half of the first OT. Both teams are tied. They need to win 2 in a row to win this. 2 in a row. It's not a tough ask, but it's still not easy to do. Steven gets a good entry onto McGills, but Aslam finds Divine. That's an 8 kill for Steven as well. Ritz actually burned someone alive. What is happening?
That's one way to get kills.
He finds Ritz. It's a 3v2 now. Flashback Gaming have the 1-man advantage. Make that 2-man advantage. Kai, last man standing. The S King picks it up with an op. Flashback Gaming, they win 18-17. And they threaten map point once more.
Yeah, map point. Game point, yeah, point.
The
same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Game Hike, look at the weaponry they're choosing here. Instead of dropping a proper gun to your teammate, what are you doing?
Oh
chooses my God, that decides to go for an auto sniper. And I don't know, maybe it'll work. I guess if they're rushing you, then you can shoot them as they're going through a smoke or something. But still not the easiest of weapons to use, especially if you're going up against an AWP.
I've only seen it work once or twice before, and both times on dust too. Was that through the wall? What the hell was that, McGills? That looked nasty as hell, and the S King goes down. Flashback Gaming already reduced to 4 members here. So they make their way mid. Kai actually flank them. Look at that, he made it all the way to T-Ramp, and he does get Never Give Up. This is perfect for game hike.
Yeah, definitely seems like second overtime.
Not over yet. Kai with the FAMAS gets another one, this time onto Steven. Which means it's just FK2 and Divine left. FK2 does get a headshot onto Aslan.
Oh, he gets it.
Ritz, he finally finds the kill onto FK2. Took him a while, but he gets it in the end. Divine, last man standing in a 1v4. Flashback Gaming. Things are not looking good whatsoever. He wants to pick up that bomb. There's someone right there. Kai did not spot him. He's gonna realize now that the bomb has just been taken from under his nose. Not much time left. The B side is completely open, bear in mind. If Divine sprints for this, he does get pyro.
Did not get to use it, that auto sniper.
The auto goes down. Down to 1v3 now, Divine. Can he make this clutch work? There's someone watching from library. I believe that's McGills, but he does not take the shot. Divine, he's able to plant the bomb for some reason, but they know it is on A site. As they try to push him together now, Divine hiding on top of the box. He gets one. That's Ritz dropping, but McGills with the op shuts him down. And they tie things up again. Game hike 18-18, forcing overtime number 2. Something tells me this is going to take a while.
Kits. Yeah. These people really dislike defuse kits for some reason. They have the money for it. They're just not getting it for some reason, even if it's the last round. And hey, double overtime already. Uh, Reds though, getting some kills on the board. Still not performing that well, but he is getting those kills even if it's an awkward spray down. So it's he's, he's making slowly coming back for his team, and Flashback definitely will feel the result of that. And now that they themselves are starting on the T side, so let's see how they perform on their own T side here.
FK2 down is 70 HP. Thanks to some good nades and mollies, Kai has to fall back as well. Aslan actually found a kill onto Divine. Make that 2! Bit of aggressive play coming out from Aslan, but it works out. That's Divine and Steven dropping.
He didn't really call that out soon enough. Aslan got that second one for free, even though he's already killed his teammate there.
Here we go. The smoke's coming out towards that B site. Here's Ritz from CT. He's holding a good molly. Now that will buy some time. Never give up. Does make it on this side. He wants to check what, but Kai does not give him a chance.
Kai.
He gets 2. That's FK2 dropping as well. De-esking last man standing. He's got enough. He's gonna hope to save it. But they should not let him here. Pyro does drop. Here's de-esking. Can he get another? Yes, he can. That's Kai going down as well. This time he switches to look the other way just in case he gets flanked. For now, no one really wants to mess with that op. De-esking is goddamn scary.
Yeah, but he is low HP. Knows for Ritz. Ritz missed that frag though.
Seems like
he was looking the wrong way.
McGills was hunting. He went back all the way to the CT spawn. So Ritz, he's the only one here at B side really for game. Like finally, McGills realizes that going back was a bad idea, and he finds that kill onto the S-King. Game hike. They take the lead this time, 19-18.
Sort of awkward there. I'm glad that Ritz decided to play a bit defensive after missing those initial shots against Divine, who was looking the wrong way. But that was very close. He allowed him a window in to get into the bomb site. But thankfully, for Game Hike, he did back up right into the waiting arms of McGill's with that op. But now, they're in the driver's seat, and Flashback Gaming have one P90 for some reason. Although he has all the utility in the world. It could work if he goes up to apartment, but he's choosing not to do so. Where is FK going actually?
That's a good question.
Oh, he's staying mid with a P90. That's not the best weapon to use on down mid, but maybe if he can push up towards long, he could use something here.
Whatever floats your boat, FK2.
Yeah.
Apologize, my game seems to like alt tabbing every now and then.
Oh. Well, Never Give Up gets a kill on Ritz, so maybe they're gonna push towards short here. They seem to be prepared for Aslan holding a position for it. So you're back in the game now.
There's the smoke coming out from Flashback Gaming, but it's not enough. McGills still finds a headshot onto de-esking. Here's the fight, however, from apartment. He gets 2 before dropping finally to Pyro. There's FK2. There's the P90 getting put to work. He actually trades it for an M4 at the first possible moment. But Flashback Gaming, they should have this round in the back. They have control of the A site. The bomb does get planted. Kai, last man standing here for Game Hike in a 1v3 situation. They know exactly where he is and Never Give Up. Finds the headshot and ties things up for Flashback Gaming, 19-19.
Well, it does seem like Flashback Gaming seems to prefer that T side. They seem to be they do pretty well on their T sides, honestly. But let's see if they can actually convert it to their CT side. This is going to be the final round. And so far, it's all tied up. I don't know.
It's too close to call at this point. Here's the S-King. This time, he's the one who gets that kill onto McGill's. That's a good start.
Here. Yeah. Killing off that top fragger is already the best start they can hope for Flashback.
It is smoked off for now. But Flashback, they're looking towards A, which might be the incorrect call to make here because Game Hike, they've got 3 members up on the A side here. This will be brutal to take. There's the smoke blocking Ritz off. He's got an op for some reason this round. He's got to, however, move his position thanks to that molly. Pyro still hiding on B side, really super far away. Can't really help out his teammates. There's no reason really for him to rotate just yet. They have not seen the bomb, but there we go. They finally see it now. King, he finds the entry onto Kai with an op of all things. But Aslan, oh my god, he gets Divine. He was gonna get more, but he couldn't get it in time. Steven and King both get kills for themselves as the bomb gets planted. Pyro, last man standing for Game Hike with 6 HP. Interesting movement, Pyro. What was that? You can't, I mean, if you lose control of A site, you can't just B-hop through arches and expect to be fine. That's not how it works. That's not how the game works, Pyro. Come on.
It's not. Now Flashback Gaming in the lead. Perfect start from Game High can still win this out. They're behind, but they did win that one round, so not too bad for them. But Flashback Gaming can easily finish this out now that they're starting their CT side. Eesh. One of the viewers saying FK2 has a twin. Is it FK1? As I wonder.
Or is it Ritz? Because Ritz also has an P90 this time. That everyone on G side just got hit by that nade Divine. He drops before he can really fall back to the side. Never give up, trades it back. However, gets another one through the smoke. Can he get a third? Maybe not, because the kills did fall back in the end. He did not want to go for this. But Game Mike are down to a 3v4. Make that 3v3 Pyro. He finds a headshot onto Steven. As the guns fly around. Thanks to a number of explosions. Oh my god. That was just absolutely dirty. Through the smoke, Pyro finds the kill. FK2 drops as well. This time to Kai, but DS King, he's still alive. He's still up and he's still got an op. He finds 1 kill. Makes things better for himself a bit. 1v2 now. Kai down to 56 HP. McGill's also down to 60, but DS King, he's got an op. It doesn't matter anyways. Question is, should he really go for this? Or should he try and save the op and hope for a better opportunity? Maybe not. Maybe he can definitely go for this because he just got the kill onto Kai. McGill's last man standing. DS King, he knows where the bomb is. And from that, he can guess whereabouts McGill's will be. And he looks the correct way, taps the bomb. McGill's, he's not peeking. As well he should. Not versus an op, he peeks. Anyways, he wins the fight. DS King, a bit of hesitation here and there. It was a good attempt. It was a nice try, but it was not enough. And Game High tie things up 20-20.
Hey, my bladder is not appreciating this, Moro.
We're going to overtime 3, it seems like.
Yeah, it does seem like it. Only a few rounds to go. Just if they both win one here, it's going to be up to another triple overtime. But they do both have an opportunity to finish this out, keep in mind. If one of them wins 2 rounds in a row. And that doesn't seem like much to ask for, but when it's overtime, it is a lot to ask for. Oh, but those look, they're gonna push
Aslan hiding behind the barrels because he was fully flashed. But Ritz saves his teammates. He finds that kill onto Never Give Up with an P90 of all things. That's a good start for Game High. But they slow things down again. They don't really... I feel like Game High are not fans of fast executes. They just take things slow. Even though they got an entry onto Never Give Up, they still... They wait and they waste time, it feels like. It's an odd way to play the game, really, for Game High.
Yep. Keep in mind that kill that Ritz did get was against Never Give Up, which is the top, one of the top performers here for Flashback Gaming. So already a great start for them on this round. But they are so low the HP here.
Oh, the FAMAS getting put to work. FK2, he gets 2 actually with that FAMAS. The S-King gets 2 as well. This time with an M4, he finds the 3rd. Flashback Gaming, they take the lead. 21-20. Game point once more. Can Flashback Gaming secure it this time? FK2,
What
he's got a
happened there?
P90.
Oh my god. They completely dominated them, their FK2 and DS King. Perfect hold on A. And Game Hike must be kicking themselves after that. They had the man advantage and they just lost 5 people and within like 5 seconds it seems like.
Can they bring things back? Is the question. This is a good start. Pyro getting that kill onto Never Give Up. One of the top performers for Flashback Gaming. Again, Mike slowing things down. Here's Ritz pushing from mid. He finds the headshot onto DS King as well. That's a 2-man advantage for Game Hike Steve. He's got the fallback all the way to the site. The smoke and Molly combo not working out well. And Guy finds that kill onto Steve. McGill's gets a nade kill onto FK2 as well. Somehow, some way. Game Hike, this is the cleanest round they've played all game. Which is great. But what sucks is they decided to play it at the 42nd round. I mean, if Game Hike had played like that since the start of the game, they would have 16. I'm not gonna say 16-0, but they would have dominated.
Yeah, but Ritz is actually doing decently well now. I'm surprised that he's only performing a P90 though, but he's up to 14 frags now, so he is starting to do some work now, getting a few kills for a Game Hike. But is it too late here? I mean, you can never say it's too late, especially when it's just the start of a third overtime. But if he can keep performing, getting these kills, it should help his team enough to maybe possibly finish off this map. But Flashback Gaming not gonna allow that whatsoever. Now look at these 2 P90s. What's going on here? There's 3 P90s on the server.
What is
only
happening?
just started.
Checking out the P90s in overtime. Ritz, however, makes his P90 work. Finds that headshot onto FK2.
There's a better P90. Oh!
Wow! Wow!
That was through the deck floor, I believe.
I didn't even know you can shoot through that.
Yep.
Holy shit, DS King.
Family show, man. Family show.
I apologize, but my god, it was a really good flick as well. It's not just shooting through the balcony floor. It was one hell of a flick. I guess that's why people were saying, watch out for DS King.
Watch out for the P90s as well.
Well, it is a 4v4. Game Hike are now attempting to take this B site. CT is smoked off. And they check the boost spot this time. However, there's still someone hiding behind Quad. That's Divine. He does get Aslan, but he does get shut down in the end. Never Give Up is still alive in the smoke. Oh my god, he gets McGill's and he gets out! He actually survives. Game Hike reduced to only 2 members, one of whom only 6 HP. Pyro, the bomb plant was cancelled. But he does get the kill onto Never Give Up.
12 seconds though.
So it is a 2v2, 12 seconds. He still has the bomb. Kai finds a kill onto the S-King as well. Here's Steven!
He wasn't covering.
The timing! The timing, Steven! He gets Pyro in the head just in time. And the time runs out on Kai. Couldn't get the bomb plant in time. Flashback Gaming, they win the round 22-21.
Yeah, there's the importance of why you should be covering your teammate when they're planting. Especially when the time is so low. He went to get that one frag on the other guy, but just completely left his teammate uncovered. And because he was so far away from covering his teammate, the CT not only got the kill, but was able to run away. And now, I don't know. Now at this point, they must be feeling really bad at this point. They might even be able to come back in this if they're that tilted. Ritz though. Ritz is surprisingly doing well with that P90. He's actually out-aiming some people with that P90, especially when they have their own P90. So, obviously his most comfortable weapon at this point. But, is it enough though, again? Especially after a loss like that.
I apologize, my game seems to have crashed.
Okay, I can try to cover this then. 2 people at the moment going towards Banana. Well, it seems like they're They might actually flash each other into mid. They are. Rich actually goes towards long. He peeks against Divine. They both miss their bullets, but Divine actually gets a kill here. But Pyro goes through a Molotov and actually gets that kill. But he's really low HP. He gets another kill. Even though he only has 2 HP. Kai gets one as well on Banana. So now there's all the way down to Steven. Steven's actually going to try to recover this round, but he's all alone. He has no utility whatsoever. He's about to get smashed from both sides. Miguel actually gets that kill. So now, Flashback. Sorry. This actually looks like, again, it's going to be another tied game, Moro. 22-22.
That's nice.
Are you still crashed out?
Yes, I have just returned to the game. 22-22, my god. However, still 4 rounds to go in this third batch of overtime. The P90s keep increasing, I swear, every time. This time we have 4 P90s.
By the end of this game, it's going to be 10 P90s, I'm telling you.
Well, Aslan did not check behind him.
He ignored him completely.
He just kept going.
Okay, it's a game of P90s, ladies and gentlemen.
What is happening? Game hike. 3v2 now. Oh, never mind. The nade canceled the bomb plant. You just never give up from church. You heard the bomb being planted again. He should stop it in time. There we go. That's the headshot onto McGill's. Kai, last man standing here for game hike. Really doesn't have much of a chance with 17 HP versus 2 full health opponents, both with armor, one of whom with a helmet.
Nice angle on that dead body. Sorry, that was a bit distracting. Kai though.
He's got a lot of time to work with here, but what can he do? Really, it's not a lot of options. He does have a flash and a molly though. Never give up. He just spotted him.
Oh,
he tapped him, but it's not enough. Kai, 4 HP. Oh my god. Finally, Steven gets that kill. It took him a while, but Flashback Gaming, they take the lead again. 23 to 22. As we head into the final 3 rounds of overtime number 3. Flashback Gaming, they need to win 2 rounds. Game hike, win 4.
Let's go full matchmaking. Let's get 10 meta P90s on the board, no? They are gonna go for 2 though on Flashback Gaming.
And 1 for game hike.
Yeah, Ritz has been paying a P90 for a while now, but I'm sort of wondering why Flashback Gaming are starting to get multiple of their own. Seems sort of weird. But floats their boat, I guess. McGill's though. That was very close up battle there. But neither of them hit, so
feels like it's happened many times before. They keep hitting their shots against other opponents. But against each other, the 2 ops really haven't had much of a matchup. They tend to smoke each other off to avoid each other, to miss shots. And Steven finds that kill onto Ritz. That's a good entry. FK2 gets one onto McGill's as well. This could be it. This could be the place where Flashback Gaming can take the advantage. Divine finds Aslan. Pyro goes down as well. It's just Kai left in a 1v4. He's gonna try and go for it because he made his way from CT spawn through arches. Now he's standing right in front of library. DSking, he's in a good spot to find that kill. And yes, he does get it. It's a good flick from DSking, and Flashback Gaming, they take the lead 24 to 22. This is match point. Game point, I apologize, for Flashback Gaming. All they need to do is win 1 round.
yeah, that is all what they need to do, but that 1 round seems to be very difficult to get, it seems like. They haven't been having the greatest times winning these important rounds so far. They seem to be, when it comes to actually winning the game, they tend to slow down a lot, but when it comes to actually clutching it to tie it up, then it's something else. Never give up though, completely barbecued down in Banana. And already a good start for game hike in this round.
I feel like Molly kills are just... I don't know why we see that many. I mean, when I play alone, it's very rare that I see a Molly kill, but when we cast the game, there's always multiple ones per game. Kai, he's actually gonna push a corner with a molly in his hand. It's never a good idea. Steven, he knew someone was there because he just saw a molly get thrown. So it was really an easy pickup for Steven. He gets another one onto Ritz as well. Flashback Gaming have the one-man advantage now as the bomb makes its way towards the side, but they do not check the boost spot. They never do, and Pyro takes advantage of it. Finds the headshot onto FK2, ties things up to a 3v3. Gills could not find the kill there, and he's gonna rotate to B side as fast as he can. Pyro wants to get lucky through the smoke, but he could not stop the bomb plant from happening. Here's McGills from CT with an M4 and armor. What was Steven doing there? That's a good question. I have no idea. But Aslan just gets him mid-rotation there. CT's coming from tree now. Oh, de-esking. He does get McGills, but one of them already crossed onto the side. Aslan finds the headshot onto de-esking and game hike. They bring things back just a bit, 23-24, but it is still game point for Flashback Gaming. If they can win this round, they will win map 1. However, if game hike can somehow win this again, they'll tie things up to 24-24 and we'll go to overtime number 3.
Okay, this is a very long game so far. It doesn't seem like
it's starting to get out of hand, really.
Yeah. 23-24. Already a good start here from McGills. And
someone actually got digged there. That's de-esking, but he does get the kill onto Pyro. However, he drops the McGills there. Finally, the op battle. McGills comes out on top. For now. Still 3 members up from Flashback Gaming, one of whom has never give up. One could argue the scariest player right now on Flashback Gaming's side. Game Hike know this. They know how scary he is. Divine finds the entry onto Ritz. Can they make their way onto the site? Is the question. Aslan still alive from pit. He gets Steven and Divine as well. Never give up. Last man standing now in a 1v3 situation. Game Hike. They're poised to bring this back to 24-24 and force it into the 3rd batch of overtimes. But never give up. Actually got a nade kill onto Aslan. He brings things back to a 1v2, which is easier to deal with. But is it really? Because McGills has an op and he's looking straight at Apps. Or is he? He's looking mid!
He's looking at mid.
Oh, this could be deadly. He did not spot him, but he does spot him now. And he gets that flick kill. Game Hike tie things up 24-24. I've never seen that before. I can honestly say I've never seen that before. 3 rounds of overtime. We're going to overtime number 4.
Overtime.
I mean, look at the scores, man. Look at the scores. 52 kills for McGills. 52.
Well, we know how there's 30 rounds in a game.
Yeah.
A few more rounds here, and it's actually gonna be like 2 maps in one. Because we've played 60 rounds, yeah.
Yeah, we've played 48 so far. I mean, we've had best of 3s end in 48 rounds, where teams were just stomping. This is some extreme stuff coming up from these 2 teams. The match has been paused. There we go. Pause has been cancelled. We're right back. It's a small comment. Is like Flashback Gaming. The scores are really close together. Actually, there's no clear leader in terms of frags.
McGill's though, 52 frags.
Yeah, McGill's on the other hand, 52. The closest member on the server, closest person on the server is 39. So that's 13 kills behind. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
That's how strong he is right now.
He's a league above the others at the moment. But for overtimes, it must really get to them mentally. Like, they must be getting a bit mentally exhausted at this point. Especially once it comes to the second map. And at this point, you can't really separate these two teams. Well, you definitely can't separate them. At the moment, no, not even they can separate each other.
Really not much in this. Flashback Gaming. They've got an op for DS King. The trusty P90s for FK2 and Divine. And a good amount of utility on all 5 members. They're definitely in a good place to attack this A site if they feel like it. It seems like they might just feel like it. There's the smoke coming out though from the CT side. Good smoke from Game Hike. Pyro is smoked off, however, can't really do damage. Here's Ritz and McGillis though, getting kills for themselves. But FK2 makes that P90 work. That's 2 for him. As he picks up another P90 off the ground. It is down to a 3v3. Aslan still in pit, still alive. Finally, Never Give Up finds him. FK2 gets a 3rd for himself. Kai, last man standing, and FK2, the P90. The P90 god, really, with 1 HP, gets a 4K. My god. Flashback Gaming take the lead.
So you tell the difference though between the teams. The fact that Flashback Gaming are actually very close in scores of how well each player is performing. They're definitely performing as a team together. A Game Hike not as much, but Ritz is doing better than he did in regulation time, getting quite a few kills of his own here. But McGills is definitely the player that's standing out between these two teams. But can he keep this up? That's the real question. Like, can he keep up his mental energy to keep top fragging for his team? That's the real question. They need that performance, especially now that they're on the back foot as well this half.
It's not easy. It's not easy versus an opponent as strong as Flashback Gaming. Here's McGills through the smoke. He's still alive. Somehow no one is dying. Finally, Steven gets that kill. Finally, McGill's drop. And Flashback Gaming, they can take advantage of this now. They've got Game Hike's top fragger. They've got the advantage. Here's Ritz with the P90. He gets the bomb. Actually, that's the bomb dropping. Divine with the AK finally gets Pyro, but it's way too late. His teammates are all dead. Ritz shuts him down with the USPS. Took him a while, but Game Hike, they win the round and they tie things up again, 25-25.
This game's never gonna end. It doesn't seem like.
We've played 50 rounds so far. 50 rounds of Inferno.
Yeah, 10 more and it's gonna be like 2 maps, 2 gold maps together. All in the first game. And yeah, didn't you tell me earlier you were missing Inferno? Yeah, no?
Yeah.
Well, we're getting lots of it here, enough to last you a lifetime. McGills though already lowers himself to 63% standing in that Molotov. So getting really low here. But he does have that op though.
Flashback Gaming hoping to get lucky with a bit of a wall bang here and there, but no such luck. Kai holding down Banana, not letting anyone through, and so far Flashback Gaming, they're not putting any emphasis whatsoever on Banana, instead focusing mostly on A. And it might just work out because Steven just got the headshot onto Pyro. Can he get more? Ritz hiding right next to the side. He spots someone at the edge of the smoke. That's Divine. And Divine goes down to Ritz's P90. 4 versus 4 now. 3 of those 4 from Game Hike are here at A. McGill's all the timing. He did not spot him. He gets fully flashed, but still through the flash, he gets that kill onto FK2. Aslan gets one as well, which means Flashback Gaming, only 2 members left. Never mind, only 1 member left. That's Steven, the only one left. Ritz finds the P90 kill. The headshot lands. And Game Hike, they take the advantage. I want to say, for the first time in 10 rounds, they've gotten the lead. 26-25.
I'm not going to comment because I might actually jinx the game and have it come back to another overtime. But you can't give up hope for Flashback Gaming. They can easily bring this back, especially now that they're on their CT side, Game Hike is on their weaker side at this point, so I don't know. If they get one more round, then yeah, they can bring this to another overtime. But I'm sure they're hoping that they can actually get some momentum here.
Ooh, the nade! It actually killed Ritz there. Never give up. He peeks and gets another one onto McGill's as well, but Aslan trades it back. Could it be too little too late though? They've already lost 2 members here, Game Hike. Can still go for this B side again. It feels like Game Hike do this every time. They get the entry and then they slow down every time. It hurts to watch. Maybe this is why their T side is so weak. They do not commit, it seems like. There's also an auto sniper in FK2's hands, surprisingly enough. There's the CT smoke coming out. Flash on this side as well from Pyro. Still very slow to move here, Game Hike. This Kai, he finds that kill onto Divine. That's a good start, but the auto sniper gets one. Aslan trades it back over. Steve making his way from church as the bomb gets planted. He wants to get it through the wall, but he can't seem to land it. He does land that one onto Aslan, though. He almost got Kai, but it's not enough. Kai finds that headshot. The S-King. He's Flashback Gaming's last hope. He wanted anything except an AWP, and he picked up a P90. But bear in mind, Kai is really low. All he needs to do is really land 1 or 2 shots from that P90. But he couldn't. He was looking the other way, and Kai finds that headshot. Game Hike extend their lead 27-25, and they threaten map point now.
Well, they just one more round for them here, but I don't know. Flashback Gaming, they still have the weapons needed. They can get this up. No ops on either of the teams here, considering they had so many ops in the previous round. So they do still have those P90s though. I don't know. They are playing a bit of split up here, Game Hike, trying to just go for control information. Flashback on the other hand is actually starting to stack it in a few places. They look like they're mostly going to be focused on being a bit aggressive on banana and holding towards short naps, with one person holding from long. It's very default positions, really, from Flashback Gaming. And Game Hike, they do not want to throw this away, so they're just trying to get some information. Will they be able to keep this up? That's the real question.
So P90, as always for Ritz. He's been making it work the last few rounds. Can you make it work now when it counts the most? This is the question. Game Hike. The bomb is all the way on the other side of the map towards A site, but McGill's, he's here in Banana. He's trying to create a distraction. There's the smokes coming out. That's 2 smokes from Game Hike. Flashback Gaming. They're not falling for it just yet. Not calling for any rotations to come out. Still 3 people on A site, but Ritz with the P90 does get Kai. Kai actually gets, sorry, Ritz got the S-King, but Kai got 1. Nonetheless, never give up. Last man standing here for Flashback Gaming in a 1v3 situation. He's got a kit, he's got a helmet, and he's got the prayers of his 4 teammates to help him make this 1v3 work. No flashes or smokes for never give up. Apologize for never give up. Hoping to get lucky through the smoke there, but no such luck. Is he gonna check mid? Because there's someone right behind him. He does not check mid. This could be deadly for never give up. He's about to get flanked from behind. This is gonna hurt so bad. He was about to get knifed, but McGill has killed him with the AK in time. Finally, we have a winner here on map 1 of this best of 3. Took us a while, but Game Hike win it here on Inferno 28-25.
Yep.
Jesus.
Well, it's about time. Let's just
Yes.
say that. One of these teams had to win, you know, like it took 4 overtimes to do it, and very close to a 5th overtime as well. That was basically, with 1 more overtime, it would have been 3, it would have been, yeah, the size of 2 maps in one. Would have been 60 rounds just on 1 map. So eventually, Game Hike actually gets the first win. And one thing to note is that this is the map choice for Flashback. So Game High is going on to a second map now that it's going to be their own game choice, map choice. Sorry. So I think they should be going into a bit of an advantage here now coming to the second map. But it really depends if Flashback can perform as well on the second map as they did on the first map. I guess we'll be taking a short break and then we'll
Yeah,
go to the second
we're
map.
gonna take a short break, guys, and so should you, honestly, after a game like that. Go grab yourself a snack, grab some more drinks, because it seems like these teams really, really want to win here after that first map. We're gonna come back to you guys with map 2 of this final best of 3 here at Kohima between Team Game Hike and Team Flashback
Yes,
Gaming.
Flashback. I was testing you. Alright, be back soon, guys. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second map in the finals here in Kohima between Game Hike and Flash Gaming. My name is Daredevil, and Lancer here will be right back in a second. Until then, this is still the knife run here. Game Hike has actually won the first map. And what do you think, Moro? What do you think about the second map here?
This is Game Hike's choice of map, and they're just coming off one hell of a win on Inferno. Flashback Gaming are the ones who are going to have to deal with pressure here. They are trailing in this best of 3. They lost on their own map, and now they lost the knife round as well. Things seem to be falling apart, but Game Hike, they choose to start on the T side.
Yep, kind of what I mentioned earlier about the game mentality of why people would pick the T side. But one of the things is more important is that Game Hike has actually picked the T side in the previous Overpass game that they played, which is what was in the semifinals. And they performed really well on their T side. And keep in mind, this is their map choice as well. So really important for them to actually win on their map choice. But Flash Gaming, now already on bit of their backpedaling here, is that they have lost the first map, which was on their own map choice. So this is going to be a bit tough for them, as for some reason we're watching a bit of a third-person view here. But looks like they are going to push towards mid maybe with this T-run. Really important pistol run here, Moro.
It is. There's a lot of pressure on Flashback to win this. As the bomb makes its way towards long, it seems like. Not really anything going. Finally, Steve gets McGill's monster. Oh, there's someone hiding straight to the left here. Pyro, is he gonna check? Yes, he is, and he sees the shoulder, but oh my god,
his teammate.
He saves his teammate there, but it's not enough. Aslan does get the kill onto Divine in the end anyways. 3v4 now for Game Hike. Kai makes it a 3v3. Ritz can plant the bomb in peace, but there is a CT coming from toilets. I believe that would be Steven, but he does get spotted. They know exactly where he is now. Question is, can they kill him in time? FK2 finds a headshot onto Kai. That's a good start. Steven also gets Ritz there, which means one man left. That's Aslan. That's an easy pickup for FK2. And Flashback Gaming, they win the pistol round they were hoping for.
Yeah, really important pistol round for them now, especially now that they're on their CT side. Flash Gaming on the better side, but also they did just come off from a loss. And a very heartbreaking loss for them as well on their own map pick. And on a 4 overtimes even. They must be a bit exhausted from that. So they did need this pistol round, but Game Hike, they look like they're going a bit on a half buy. So awkward how Aslan kind of buys armor here. But maybe they'll make this work. But what's more important though is that they buy next round. So see what they can get done here.
Tech 9 armor for Aslan's expensive buy. And Kai just got destroyed by the MP9 there. Steve comes out on top. Or Steven, I should say. I apologize. There's a lot of people in Connector. They might just surprise the T's. That's a good boost coming out there from Aslan. And I believe that was McGill's. Never give up. Just got the kill onto Pyro before the door closed. Aslan got one, but it's not enough. Never give up. Getting two. Steven gets the third and the fourth as well. Ritz drops. Flashback Gaming lead now 2-0. But Game Hike are buying.
But now they get to buy, so this is a completely different round here. And this is as important as that first pistol round. If they can get this rifle round, Flashback Gaming will have basically the perfect lead on their first half on their CT side. Game Hike though wants to revert the kind of that momentum they had in that first in the first few rounds. And if they can do that, they're gonna completely break Flashback Gaming here. And they do have the weapon advantage as well.
really impressive weaponry in Flashback Gaming side. Moss MP9 and a P90. 2 M4s though, and 4 kits to work with. So they're not that upset. Meanwhile, on the other side, Game Hike utility is looking very, very sad. Look at that Divine hiding behind the wall. Oh, McGill's. He was crouch peeking, and Divine easily picked up that kill, but it does get traded back by Ritz. They get that kill onto Divine, but they lost the member. Not what Game Hike were hoping for as they make their way back and long. Kai gets never give up, but the S-King trades it back as well. We're down to a 3v3 now. FK2, that's good movement to dodge that flash, but he couldn't quite land the spray there on the player short. I believe that would be Pyro. Steven got that kill at last. Oh, the S-King, he didn't get anything! What? The MP9! Not enough damage, but Steven and FK both are pretty low. They've got nothing but flashes to help them out here. There's someone a truck. Oh, that flash. Aslan tried to dodge it, but now he got fully flashed. He can't see anything. Ritz maybe can get something done here. He does get a kill onto Steven. It's just FK2 left. Ritz down to 3 HP. Not much time left. 15 seconds. Can Ritz make it to B side on time? FK2 thinks he won't make it, and that's why he's staying here on A, but he might just be wrong, because Ritz
right over here.
Already on B. He's gonna plant the bomb successfully, even with 3 HP. Can he clutch this? Can he grant the round for Game Hike? Or will Flashback shut him down? Here we go, the 1v1. Ritz hiding on the side, really close to the bomb. I believe he is right behind the pillar, or he's on the right side actually. It's FK2. Oh no, never mind. Ritz is on the other side of the wall.
Disadvantage not having X-ray.
Yeah, the minimap kind of messed with me there as he taps the bomb once more. He's got a kit. Is Ritz finally peeking? He gets it. Pros never fake, my friend, and FK should not have faked it. Game Hike won a round.
I'd like to state one thing is that Ritz has done more, I think, in this half so far than pretty much he's done the first map. So this is very, very important now. Ritz is already seems to be doing much better. He gets 3 kills and actually clutches the round for his team. That's a very big difference in how we saw him in the first map. And that's what they need here, Game Hike.
Oh, seems like a monster push. It's a good smoke, but it's not quite enough. Aslan does get the kill with a P90 once more, but nothing going. The S-King finds that kill with the op. FK2 got Pyro as well, but it does get traded back by McGill's. Down to a 3v3 now. Ritz is the one with the bomb. He's got a lot of smokes as well to work with. He makes his way onto the side to plant the bomb. The S-King hoping to get lucky through the smoke, but no such luck. Kai actually got a kill onto Divine. Mid-rotation. Ritz, the nade kill onto the S-King. That's the op dropping as well. Never give up. Last man standing. It's an easy pickup for McGill's, really. And Game Hike tie things up 2-2.
Yeah, it started off a bit awkward there because they were rushing down that monster with basically umps and P90s, and they ran into DS King, who was up in heaven with an op. They only had one smoke to actually try to smoke him out, and it was kind of funny because they could not P90 at that range. That's one of the reasons why you need an AK. You know, like when you're going up against people longer range, you need that one-tap potential. And look at the stack though; they're all going towards short. Flashback Gaming. They're gonna kind of switch positions here.
This is odd. Game Hike made their way onto this side. There's the AK for Ritz. Gets that kill. Gets another one onto FK2 as well. The Zeus attempt by DS King got shut down by Pyro. It was a good attempt, but no luck. Now only 2 people left for Flashback Gaming. Both of them stuck in connector. That's a nade that just destroyed connector door. Now Game Hike can chase those kills if they want to. Never give up. Actually got the kill onto Pyro with some help from Pyro's teammate.
Yeah, Ritz doesn't just want kills on the enemy team, but his own team as well.
Here's McGill's now. He knows exactly where Never Give Up is. Finds the headshot and the kill. Question is, I wonder if Ritz got an assist off of that. I think it counts as an assist, right?
No, you shouldn't, I don't think. I've never paid attention to whether you get an assist kill on your own teammate, but
I
don't
believe it
believe
does.
so.
He's got 3 assists, so something tells me it does. 5 kills, 3 assists.
Yeah, it's not something I pay attention to as often. But yeah, but Flash, here's the funny thing, is that rather than picking ops on people like Kai, considering they have 7.6k on McGrills and 6k on Kai, they'd much rather go with P90s. And what's weirder is that they're not picking utility. I mean, you have so much money, get utility. Okay, Kai decides to buy a little bit more utility, but the person with 7.6 McGill's here does not get any more utility. Just sticking to one flashbang. I don't get that. I mean, why do you not seem to care about utility? It's very important.
Aslan, he's fully flashed, and Steven gets that kill, but Pyro does trade it back. Here's FK2, landing a headshot onto Kai as well. Pyro is about to find someone there. That would be FK2. Finds another one onto Pyro. He's still alive. It is a 2v3 now for Game Hike. Both Ritz and McGill's still up, still at full HP. McGill's, surprisingly enough, has his Zeus again. There's the flash, and FK2 completely eats it. McGills picks up that kill with the FAMAS. He's hoping to get the S-King as well. Oh, sorry, I believe that's Divine. But no such luck. McGill's down to 3 HP. That's a good nade from Ritz. Trying to do some damage, but it's not enough.
Ritz.
Divine finds a headshot onto Ritz. McGill's last man standing with only 3 HP.
And a FAMAS and a dream.
FAMAS in a dream. But I don't think it would be enough. McGill's actually fired a premature shot there. I got a bit too excited. It
Problem is that headshot was on Ritz, who had the full HP as well.
Yeah. Oh,
Just gonna-
he's going for it. He picked up the AK. Then takes a molly while he is pushing Monster. What was that, McGill's? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Can't give away his position by throwing that molly. And
Yeah.
It's the most random molly you can throw. I mean,
Why?
at least try to use that to your advantage. You can maybe move towards monster, use it towards barrels or something. Sorry, or on the right side of monster at least when you're pushing in, because that was where he was hiding. But instead, opts not to, just has to throw it instead. Well, in a way, it makes sure that his opponents doesn't pick up the Molotov.
Sure, that's 600 gold. $600, sorry.
Gold, yeah.
Yeah.
You're thinking League of Legends, aren't you?
I'm thinking MOBAs for some reason. But yeah, Kai does have an op this time. Aslan's the one who has to sacrifice, really, a Tech 9 for him. But everyone else on Game Hike has got AKs to work with. Steven, surprisingly enough, with an MP9. Or MP7, I apologize. And Game Hike now making their way towards toilets, it seems like. At least the bomb is. So is Aslan helping out his teammate here. D-Skin standing actually pretty close. He couldn't get anything done. He does. There we go. There we go, D-Skin. That's a 2k for him. Aslan and Ritz go down. That's the bomb going down as well. They know where the bomb is. Now D-Skin still with 85 HP. Oh, here's McGill's finding that headshot onto Divine. Might look to turn things around here. It's definitely possible. But not like that. Kai missed the op shot. Pyro is there, however, to pick up where his teammate left off and finds that kill onto the S-King. Steven from truck. Couldn't get anything done really with that MP7. He has to fall back towards Dumpster. McGills finds a kill onto Never Give Up as well. They've turned it around. It was a 3v4, now it's a 3v2. Just Steven and FK2 left. Oh my god, Steven got destroyed by McGills and Pyro. And it's only FK2 in a 1v3. Game Hike, that was so clean how they took that site.
It was too slow by Flashback, and they were losing every single aim duel. They weren't doing crossfires either where they can trade it out. They were just holding all their separate positions. I don't think he's going to be able to do it here. He's just going to try to run away. He does spot him though on the way down. He's going to chase him. He loses it out as well.
That's not one you should lose ever.
No.
But
Especially
McGill's...
his recoil is all over the place because he's falling as well.
Yeah. However, McGill's found the headshot first, and Game Hike take the lead once more. 4-3 the scoreline. The op survives for Kai, which is really the biggest thing that Game Hike could hope for. This time, Flashback, they're gonna have to go for an eco. Question is, are they gonna go for maybe a stack? They're gonna go for a cheesy strat to get some kills here with this eco, or is it just a standard setup?
Well, they are pushing one towards long as well, and one very close on mid. So it is a bit different, but I don't know if it'll make that much of a difference considering it's only pistols and they're by themselves as well. They're not trading kills. I'm wondering who's going to actually win on... Okay, we're not looking at it, right?
Oh, Divine! He got spotted there. They could see the top of his head.
Very smart there by Ritz to actually check that position. And Ritz, what is he? He's basically top fragging with McGill's at this point. Completely reverting to how he was in the first map.
The connection issues have been solved, and Ritz's mentality has improved. He's back in the game. And he's performing super well so far. Oh, never give up. That was nasty. That headshot.
Yeah. Guess you saved that AK, hopefully. For him, anyway.
It was actually sad. It was a one-tap, and he was so surprised he actually shot again. That's how surprised he was.
Yeah, important kill for him, and now if he can save this AK, it'll be useful for him in the next round. They don't have to buy another rifle. He can actually, especially since Steven here only has 1.4k, and so does Divine also have really low money as well, so the ability to drop a gun is going to be important for Never Give Up. But let's see if we can actually save here. There are people getting pretty close, but they are starting to slow down. Oh, it's getting well banged a bit.
Ritz is just trying to get... Oh my god! Oh, wow, that was close. Never give up. Survives.
If he died there.
The AK survives to fight another day. The rest of Flashback Gaming, they can buy up. There we go. That's the M4 for DS King. Steven got an FK to get M4s as well. It's just Divine, really, who has to deal with it from us.
Yep, so, again, because he saved that AK, that was very important. They could drop a gun to his teammate. If he did not, then they would have had a lot worse buy than they do now. And it's actually a pretty decent buy. There's only one FAMAS on the team, and FAMAS aren't that bad. There are worse guns than a FAMAS, like a submachine gun in many cases. So it's the same equivalent of having a Galil, really. So, well, at least the CT is equivalent. The recoil pattern is also very different between them. A lot of people actually can't play with the recoil of FAMAS because of how little they actually play with it. Look at this positioning by Pyro.
This boost might just catch Pyro off guard, or does it? He does get the kill onto Never Give Up. He knows there's another one there, and he gets the second onto Divine as well. Ritz finds a kill onto DS King, which means only 2 people left for Flashback here. That smoke failed a bit, but still no worries. FK2 got McGill's, but it does get traded back by Pyro, which means Steven, last man here for Flashback Gaming, stuck in a 1v2 situation. The bomb has been planted. He finds Pyro. Looking the other way, reduces things down to a 1v1, a lot more manageable, especially since he has full HP. Ritz is the one who's super low, down to 24. He's probably getting info from his teammates right now. Ritz is low. That smoke kind of failed. It's not really covering the bomb, but it did bait Ritz to shoot a few shots. Oh my god, the reflex. Steven wins the 1v1. Smart play by the Flashback Gaming player, and it pays out in the end. Flashback Gaming win the round, 4-5 the score.
Yeah, and Ritz did not have to push up onto turret there. He did not hear the defuse, and he just sort of panicked as soon as he saw that smoke. He just thought that immediately he would be defusing that, but that smoke was not covering the bomb. But he could not see from that range if the bomb was he couldn't see the bomb because of the angle of the position he was holding. So he thought it maybe is a possibility is defusing in that smoke. But yeah, he did not have to push that to it. He did not have to fight. He could have shoulder peeked, and as soon as he saw him, he would go back a little bit. But no matter. Still an advantage to Game Hike in terms of weaponry. Just because even though Flashback won the round, they only survived one player. Keep that in mind. So not much money, and CTs have a harder time in terms of economy than the Ts do. Just because of the fact that AKs are cheaper to buy than M4s.
Well, McGill's
so well
on the
then.
headshot. Never give up, picks an AK up off the ground. FK2 gets Sky as well, but Pyro responds with one onto the S-King. Game might still have the one-man advantage, 4v3. There's two people here on the B side through the wall. Can he get it? Actually, he almost did. Ritz down to 63 HP. Now he tries his luck with the wall bang. But nothing quite there as he makes his way back towards connector. Aslan from long, he did not spot the toilets player. That will be divine. And for somehow, I have no idea how, they literally walked past each other within meters, really. And no one noticed. Here's Aslan hoping.
Saves him there.
That's FK2 getting that kill onto Aslan. The bomb is still at connector. Not much time left though. 15 seconds. Pyro is gonna go join up with his teammates here at the B site. Never give up. He's in a good spot to stop McGill's from Monster, and yes, he does find that headshot. Gets another one to Ritz as well as the bomb gets planted by Cairo. Never give up, hoping to get lucky through the smoke, but no such luck. Pyro's looking the other way, and he missed his spray. Never give up, gets a 3K, and wins the round for Flashback Gaming.
Yeah, but at least it was an important round for, an important bomb plant for Game Hike. Considering they were about to lose that round anyway. He does at least get that bomb plant. Because the time is about to run out as well. But Game Hike do not have the best economy here. The bomb plant does at least guarantee them a few AKs if they wish to buy. But otherwise, mostly going to be Deagles and possibly Galils. But no, they're just going to go for... What's more awkward here is that some players decide to half buy and then one person full buys, which is Fritz. Not the best decision though, to kind of split up your team like that, where one person spends all his money and the rest of them don't. So, a bit of a miscommunication there, I think.
Well, never give up. Starts things off on the right foot with a headshot onto Kai. Bomb still really not going anywhere. It's a oh my god! Pyro with a trigger discipline, it actually backfires! He lost a teammate! What was that miscommunication coming up from Game Hike?
Too much of a bait.
That was just sad. That is so sad, but McGill's finds the Deagle headshot against Never Give Up. Somehow, McGill's still with 100 HP. It is a 2v3 now for Game Hike, and McGill's can pick up a weapon off the ground. But he's not doing so just yet. He knows there are weapons just outside a connector. There's also one to his right hand side. Yes, there we go. He picks up the M4. Steven and the S-King here at A site. FK2 is the only one at B. It's just spotted Steven on the site, but he does not know that the S-King is on his left. Here's McGill's from long. Gets that kill onto Steven. But the S-King responds well onto Ritz. Here's McGill trading it back. He can plant this bomb now. FK2 is rotating as fast as he can, but he's not fast enough to stop the bomb plant from happening. McGill's still on the site. FK2 heads towards Dumpster. Look at that, McGill's fell all the way back to long now. As the bomb ticks away. FK2 does not have a smoke to help him out here.
He picks up a kit here though.
He did pick up a kit and a flash off the ground. As he taps the bomb. He's too far away!
No, he isn't. He peeks it at the perfect time. Okay. FK took a little bit too long to defuse. But he couldn't have known that McGill's was rotating all the way around. That was a hero play from McGill's. Especially after that little bit of a mess up earlier by, I believe it was Pyro. Was it Pyro? Yeah, I believe it was Pyro. Where he did not kill the CT who was Divine, pushed up very close onto balloons. Where they basically lost a teammate. That was pretty much already like a 2v3 or 2v4 by that point. But McGill's immediately trades off with a Deagle shot as well. And yeah, McGill's basically completely carried them through that round, and he's already 15 frags for his team.
Ooh, there's the long push. It did not pay off for Divine though, because McGill's got that kill. However, he had to try something. The weaponry this round for Flashback Gaming is not impressive, to say the least. 2 the Eagles, a P90 and a P250 here. Sky getting an op kill as well this time on Never Give Up. As the bomb makes its way towards long, the S-King is still up. He's still got his Deagle. He can make some serious damage with the Deagle. He does get one. That's Ritz dropping, but Aslan trades it back. It's just 2 people left now from Flashback. Steven on the site with a P90. He's got armor, but no head armor, remember. Doesn't really matter much against AKs, but still. And he does get shot in the head. Really no chance for Steven there. FK2 hoping to get something out of this, but he gets nothing. Game Hike win, dropping only 1 member there. They'll be happy about that. 7-5 the scoreline now as we head into the closing 2 rounds. I can't count. The closing 2 rounds of the first half here on map 2. If you're just joining us, I would like to remind you that Game Hike won map 1 on Inferno. They won it after one hell of a series of overtimes, really. The game ended in the final score of 28 to 26. 28 to 26. And now...
Yeah, too long of a game, honestly.
Yeah, it was an experience, to say the least. An experience for a lifetime. Well, Game Hike, they're in the driver's seat. Leading 1-0 in the series, leading 7-5 here on map 2. They're feeling quite comfortable, but they're still hoping to get that 8th point. And win the half if possible. Remember, they chose the T side. They chose to start on Terrorist. They've proven to be quite the opponent here. Flashback Gaming forced to eco once more. There is an M4 for Never Give Up, sure. But other than that, the rest of his team have nothing to work with. Steven still alive. Finally, Ritz gets that kill with some help from Aslan's nade. He almost killed a teammate there. Woo! Ritz survives with 80 HP, but Pyro and Ritz get kills from themselves here. FK2 finds a headshot onto Aslan, but Ritz and Kai respond with kills of their own, and Game Hike get their 8th point on the board and technically win the first half.
Oh, technically, they do win it just because they have more than they have 8 rounds and above, which means there's no way for Flashback to win this half. But it is already a convincing lead. If they get the next 2 rounds, it's going to be almost not impossible, but really difficult for Flashback to actually come back in this. Flashback is really good on their T-side in many maps, but we have not seen them on Overpass so far. So it's kind of a question mark how they perform here. But this is already a pretty daunting start for them on their CT side. And it makes you kind of worried if they're actually going to be able to make a comeback, because this is the map choice for Game Hike. Keep in mind, they lost their own map choice on Inferno. So this is already Game Hike's basically optimal position.
Oh my god, PS King gets Kai and Aslan. Oh, wow. That's a 3K for Flashback Gaming's Opera there. It's exactly what they need to get back in the game. Game Hike are starting to shake a bit, to be a bit less dominant. He was Never Give Up from behind. He can't quite find the shot onto McGillis. Finally, he gets it. Took him a while. Took him a few attempts, to say the least. But Pyro finds a headshot on him. It's down to a 1v3 now. We've seen clutches like this before. We've not seen Pyro clutch one. Maybe it is his turn. Here we go with Connector. Now Steven wins it with the FAMAS straight to the head. Pyro goes down. Maybe it's not his turn. Not just yet.
Not just yet, no. But Never Give Up in a battle with his ex-teammate McGill's, and he almost completely failed it considering you're shooting him from the back. McGill's turned around and was starting to fight back, but McGill's also didn't. Maybe out of a bit of panic because he's being shot in the back, did not get that headshot immediately. Never Give Up was able to finish that off. But, I mean, that's in a way kind of showing how you know, the how lacking they seem to be Flashback Gaming so far. When even one of their top aimers is struggling to shoot people in the back, it's kind of showing that they might not be on their A game at this point. Flashback Gaming though, they do have an opportunity to at least get this in 8-7. But still, Game Hike did have enough economy to get whatever they needed for this round. Let's see who wins it.
Everyone's got the best weaponry except for Divine, just a FAMAS for him. But everyone else, though, in good shape.
Do you notice a lack of P90s this time around?
Yeah, it seems like teams are actually trying now. Thank God. Oh, there's a boost attempt, but didn't really pay off. Steven actually got Kai short there, and Kai was the lurker, so they might just get flanked here. Never Give Up gets another one onto McGill's. This is it for Flashback Gaming. If they can finish this off, they can get their 7th point on the board. They get DS King. Never Give Up finds the final 2 kills. Flashback Gaming get their 7th point on the board to end the first half with an 8-7 scoreline in favor of Game Hike as we head into the second half of map 2 here.
Yep, now almost even Steven now for both teams, but it is going to be Game Hike now on their CT side, and Game Hike have done decently well on their CT side when it came to their semifinals on Overpass. But Flashback Gaming, this is going to be the first time we actually see their T side in Overpass. So a bit of a question mark for Flashback Gaming. Well, we do know how Game Hike did perform on theirs. So yeah, it's going to be all down to this pistol round now to see who can actually separate at the start of this half.
DS King hoping to get that headshot onto Kai, but Kai falls back. And DS King dare not chase him. Kai survives to live another day, but the rest of the team, Flashback, making their way towards A. They have yet to get a kill, and yet they're already on the site. FK2 finds a headshot onto McGill's at last, gets another one onto Pyro, a third! Oh my god, FK2, he's on fire. Kai finally responds, finds the headshot onto DS King, but could it be too late? The bomb has been planted on the B side, actually. FK2 gets a 4K. He's hoping for an ace, and they give it to him. It's an ace for FK2. It was his turn to shine, and shine he does. Flashback Gaming tie things up 8-8.
Well, that's one way to basically guarantee yourself the pistol round. Just getting an ace. And that's honestly what Flashback needed. They needed a bit of that confidence booster. And Game Hike, now they're on the back foot here. They do force up here, but it's gonna be hard. They're all tied up here. If they can get this, then they'll get the momentum back in their favor, especially since they can get those guns off of Flashback. So it'll actually give them a better benefit to win a force buy than it would be winning a pistol round, just because they can pick up those weapons and not have to buy themselves. So really important round here for Game Hike. But Kai already half HP and all he has is a scout, so he's gonna need something here. Maybe try hit a few headshots with that scout. Gills also doesn't have armor.
He is going glass cannon, although glass cannon is usually said about op. I would say scout is more of a glass glass blower.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Divine does get pyro, but Kai trades it back with the scout. There we go. There we go. The scout getting put to action there. Here's Steven hoping to get one. And he does get Aslan there. I think he shot him head, chest, and Aslan just disappeared. McGill's makes that deagle work, finds DS King, and somehow Flashback Gaming. This is an eco round for Game Hike, I remind you people. And yet it is pretty close. Kai, he actually got Steven there. This was an eco for Game Hike. What is happening? Flashback Gaming are falling apart. Just FK2 and Never Give Up left. They have yet to plant the bomb with not much time left. Around 15 seconds. You're gonna have to move fast, and they're going straight towards that B side, it seems like. Oh, on Game Hike, they fell for the bait. Game Hike went for A. This could be deadly. The bomb is about to get planted now, and now finally GameHawk realized, oh wait a moment guys, A is clear. They're on B. As Ritz makes his way towards heaven through the smoke, he doesn't care. Actually got stuck at the door there. Makes his way all the way to the balcony even. As he jumps down, he might find someone on his right hand. Oh my god, McGill's with the deagle. This guy is absolutely scary with the deagle. Ritz, where are you looking? But now they know where FK2 is. They actually line up for him, but he couldn't make it happen. He does get the kill onto Kai, but it's not enough. And McGill's clutches it for GameHawk. This was an eco round.
Well, yeah, sort of. It was a bit of a forced buy, but McGill's did not buy armor. So it was, for him, it was mostly an eco round. He did have that deagle. And he does get a 3k just with a deagle and no armor. While Flashback Gaming, I don't know, they didn't seem to know which side they actually went to go to. They had A, and they decided to go back B, which was a good fake, but never give up. Had a position where he could actually had the jump on GameHawk, but he just dies to McGill without actually getting anything from that position that he was in, and he kind of threw it away there for his team. He's really frustrated about that miss.
Yeah,
Molly.
So am I. I usually, when I play Overpass, this is usually my spot. I usually stand at barrels, and that molly is so annoying. It is so annoying to get correctly, if you want to do it fast, that is. But Kai starts things off with a headshot onto the S-King.
Oh, he sneaks up on him.
Need. Oh my god, never give up. He does get McGill's, but Ritz and Kai make their presence known. Ritz finds that final kill onto Steven, and GameHawk extend their lead by 2 points now, but Flashback can buy up.
Yep, and it's gonna be full AKs. Not a single op. Flashback Gaming. Well, GameHawk, on the other hand, they have a P90 and a FAMAS, but they do have enough money to mostly buy the next round. Ritz doesn't have that much money because he did drop that AK and bought himself an M4. But they are not too uncomfortable in terms of their money. While Flashback Gaming, they need this round here. Especially after losing that force fire there.
There's the flashes long, but he can't land the shot. Finally gets it, and Kai goes down. But he did get dinked. That's Divine down to 11 HP.
Not sure how he missed all those headshots, though. It seems like his crosshair was pretty much dead on his head there.
Well, on my screen, he was like a few centimeters above his head.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
Perhaps a GoTV bug or one of those famous GoTV mishaps. But Steven gets another kill onto Ritz. Might he even get a third onto Aslan? No, he won't! The P90s! Oh my god, Aslan, that's a 3k, and he gets the fourth with a USPS. What is happening?
God. Pick up the AK, my friend. Pick it up. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
I know that P90 is God for you, but
well,
you're gonna need that AK.
It was Aslan's turn to get an impressive play on the board, and he delivers.
The one round they get in P90. Like the entire game, it seemed like no one was really holding a P90 except on T side, and he actually makes it work perfectly with that monster push. And now, just pistols here. P250 is a Glock and a CZ. This is basically almost guaranteed a round for GameHawk unless they put out a miracle here. Just close up a game, by the way.
Make it happen. Here's McGill's, finds the headshot onto Steven. That's a good start. Never give up. He dare not push Monster. At least without flashes, there's no chance he makes it out alive. For now, Flashback Gaming, they seem like lost kittens. They don't know what to attack. Yeah, it feels like the team is all over the place. They did boost DS King up there, but Kai, naturally, the Opera is going to be looking there. Which is why that boost was a bad idea from the get-go. But McGill's, sorry, never give up, actually got it killed. McGill's traded it back. That's Spritz dropping from GameHawk. But FK2 and Divine last two standing. That molly from McGill's. FK2 is getting burned alive. He has to run away. He's down to 60 HP. Bit of a panicky moment there for FK2, but he does pick up the AK. Doesn't matter anyways. McGill's finds him with a headshot. Pyro gets that last headshot onto Divine as well. And now GameHawk have a 12-8 lead.
Yeah, building economy here. Pyro could have actually ran to get that AK, even through his own Molotov, but decides to stick with that FAMAS. Not the best idea, but it's working enough for him. And now it's no longer as close of a game as we saw on the first map. So mainly because this is Game Hike's map choice, and they're building an economy which is very dangerous on the city side overpass to build your economy. So getting dangerous now for Flashback Gaming. They need this round. If he peeks here, that off is wing, he misses. Why would you miss?
Oh my god, this miss is gonna cost them a lot. Or
Oh,
is it?
through the
Or
wall.
is it FK2 and Steven actually through the wall gets that headshot onto Aslan. Game Mike reduced to 3 members. Not for much longer though, because McGill's only has 12 HP to work with here. He does get the headshot onto the S-King, however. Maybe he can still get some damage done before dropping. Kai
All by
is
himself
super
in here.
far away, but he's all by himself hiding in the smoke.
There's no
Kai
way.
can't really help out his teammate, and McGill's drops to a nade in the end as the bomb is about to get planted. Is Kai gonna try and go for this with the op? This is risky. It is a 1v4. And he's actually gonna go for it. He just got fully flashed there. That's a 3-second flash. Oh, Kai
Making
does
this
get
costly.
divined. He might hope for more or not. He actually thinks he might just get rushed, which is a smart decision for him to back off. He knows there's really no chance for him to win this 1v3. Oh my
but
god!
that position he's in is too vulnerable towards the actual B side, and he loses that op. That was a very important loss. See, he has 4K. He should have just tried to run away and actually save that op, but now he's forced back down to a P90. And although they had such a lead, it's now gotten dangerous for them. They've lost so much economy, and because they lost that op, now they have nothing to come in here with in terms of scoped weapons.
This is
Nice.
definitely tough to deal with, but here we go. Game Hike. That's a good start. Aslan actually got Steven. Ritz gets Divine as well, but the S-King trades them both back. Now Flashback can make their way onto the B side. It's a good molly onto Heaven as well. Denying that spot for it. Never mind, he just smoked it off. God damn it. Never give up.
Oh yeah, it's okay. Yeah, throwing that smoke actually at least guaranteed that was gonna land there because it hits the molly. Otherwise, it could have passed it because of how he threw that. But yeah, basically, oh, Pyro might actually be able to go behind them here.
It is down to a 2v2. The S-King, he looked the other way. Oh my god, the timing. FK2 hiding in the water. Now they know where he is because McGill's just dropped to him. Pyro, he's running out of time. He has to do this fast, but he couldn't. He couldn't
No
do it in
time,
the
yeah.
end.
He had no
FK2. FK2 clutched it in a 1v2, and now Flashback Gaming slowly but surely reeling Game Hike back in.
Yeah, and he had no kit either, so he basically had to run away there. I'm not sure why they kept pushing when there's so little amount of time and no kits, honestly. You had no chance of actually winning that round because of that. You could have actually saved those weapons, but here they're going to just stick to an eco. But keep in mind, we've seen some really interesting ecos so far, so it's not guaranteed win.
Yeah, Mike, they've won on an equal before. Can they do it again? Steven does get Kai, but it gets traded back. Here's FK2 from short, hoping to get Ritz as well, but no such luck. He's gonna molly it instead as the bomb gets planted behind him. Still 3 members up from Game Hike. Ritz picks up the AK. Question is he gonna go to attempt this retake, or is he gonna save it? McGill's actually gets a 1-league onto the S-King, this time Divine ready for Pyro, and Pyro goes down. Ritz hoping to get lucky with a wallbang, but no such luck. Here's McGill's with a deagle. Couldn't find the headshot and never give up. Gets that kill. Ritz hoping to save the AK. He should be able to here, as there's no way they'll catch him in time.
Unless they do pick long here, since Ritz is pushing towards long. He's high in this corner. Yeah, there we go. Now they have no chance of catching him. But now it's gonna be a whole new ball game. They do have quite a few weapons here, and Flashback Gaming, although they've won a few rounds in a row, they've lost way too many weapons. So only a few people have a bit of bank here. The rest of them not so much. McGill's though, look at his frags. He's doing work for his team. At least Ritz this time, you know, isn't on 4 frags. He's actually carrying with his team, working as a team. So Game Hike now is pretty good in terms of teamwork. McGill's look at his position.
McGill's, he looked the other way, and no one checks the left-hand side, and McGill's finds that kill onto Divine. Kai gets another one onto Steven. Already Flashback Gaming reduced to 3 members. Kai switches out his M4 for an AK. It's a P90 for Aslan, our resident P90 god. McGills gets another kill, this time onto FK2. He's about to peek long, and there is an op on the other side. Why did he drop his M4? I am very confused by that, and DS King wins that fight naturally. At that range, the op will win 9 times out of 10. There's the S-King! Oh! Wow. Wow! Kai was jumping for info, and the S-King takes advantage of it. That's one hell of a reflex shot. It is a 2v3 now. Flashback making his way from connector. Ritz just spotted the connector door open. Now he knows that they're coming from connector. With 35 seconds left on the clock. There's really not much time left here for Flashback Gaming to work with. And they are committing to this B side, it seems, as the bomb makes its way towards Monster. The S-King chooses to go short instead. Aslan with the P90 finds that kill onto Never Give Up. And goes straight to the S-King. Finds that kill as well. The P90 god strikes once more.
Just constant P90s. And it seems to be working for them, especially Aslan's gotten multiple frag, even though it doesn't show that he has that many frags on the board currently. Most of his frags seem to be coming from those P90s. And the Gills now has already hit a 30 bomb. And it's only a few rounds left in the game so far. Only 5 rounds to go. And Flashback Gaming have no economy whatsoever. Oop, the stack though.
Ritz, can he get one at least? Yes, he can. That's Never Give Up dropping. He actually can make it out alive. Pyro picks up where Ritz left off. Gets a 3k for himself. Aslan stole one in the middle there. And Game Hike extend their lead 14 to 11. They're getting dangerously close to that match point.
It was a dominating round by Game Hike. And yep, it's a good thing we found out whose map choices were which, because it's certainly showing here. Flashback Gaming chose Inferno, and it was a very close game. Game Hype made it a big challenge for them, and they still end up winning it. While in here, Game Hype seems to be a lot more confident than Flashback Gaming on their own map choice. And it looks like this is going to be, because of the weaponry, it looks like guaranteed 15th round.
Oh my god, McGill's finally took him a while, but he actually got 3. One of them with a nade, but Never Give Up finally shuts him down with a P250. Picks up the AK off the ground, but it's way too late. It is a 2v4. That might just be the end for Flashback Gaming here. If Game Hike win this round, they guarantee at least overtime.
Yeah.
And they flirt with match point. I apologize. There's Pyro with the
Awkward
M4.
spray.
Very awkward spray, but it does work out in the end, and Never Give Up dies. Took him a while, but he gets there. It's a learning curve. FK2, last man standing for Flashback Gaming. He's got nothing but a deagle. It's an easy pickup really for Pyro. And now Game Hike, 15-11. This is match point for Game Hike if they can execute.
And the first half score was 8-7 to Game Hike. No, was it not to Flashbang? Flashback.
It was 8-7 No, it was 8-7 Game Hike. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was 8-7 to Game Hike, and clearly they're more comfortable on their CT side, which is expected. Flashback Gaming not showing the same prowess they do on T side as they did on the other maps, and this is now their last threat, their last chance to actually win this map, and it's going to be really difficult, especially now that Game Hike's building an economy.
Aslan with this trusty P90, an AWP for Kai, and M4s for the rest. Meanwhile, Flashback Gaming, just 5 AKs all the way. This is it, the round. It's a good start, never give up. Actually got that kill onto Kai. That's the op going down as they make their way towards Connector. FK2 gets another one onto Aslan as well. This is exactly what Flashback Gaming need. Can they keep it going? There's another one hiding in Connector. Here's Pyro shutting FK2 down. Ritz from Connector gets that kill onto Never Give Up as well. Down to a 3v3 now. McGill's still alive. They can definitely make this wallbang work. Oh, he got hit through the wall as well. Down to 17 HP. Ritz finally gets Steven, but Divine trades it back. We're down to a 2v2 now. McGill's, he's super low, 17 HP. With 30 seconds left on the clock, can the S-King and Divine clutch this for Flashback Gaming? And try to reel Game Hike back in.
Oh, looking the wrong way.
Well
Didn't
then.
expect him to flank it behind him.
Which means it's just Pyro left here for Game Hike. Can he keep their hopes alive?
Pyro.
Maybe, yes, he can. He just got Divine before Divine can make it there. Oh, the timing. Pyro. He moved a bit too early before the smoke could really get into place, and he paid the price for it. Flashback Gaming win the round as they reel Game Hike back in 12-15 the scoreline. I'm getting deja vus from last game, Daredevil, and I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared of getting overtime again.
5 overtimes, 7 overtimes. Make this a 30-30. Yeah, let's hope that doesn't come to that. But Flashback Gaming could definitely make this possible. It is 12 rounds to them, but there's only 3 rounds to go. But it is going to be a tough task to actually do. This Game Hike is all the way aggressive.
McGill's had to fall back, but Divine, he finds Kai pushed up from long and gets that headshot. Here's McGill's with the op, gets a good flick. Can he keep it going? Can he get another one onto the S-King? The S-King is not peeking anymore. He knows he does not win that battle versus the op. Or does he?
Shot, though.
He falls back all the way to benches instead of fighting with the op. Aslan, our P90 King, still alive, standing close to Monster and Short. But not peeking just yet as Flashback Gaming make their way towards Shorts. There's the Molly onto water. Aslan, he gets one before dropping, but FK2, he trades it back. Down to a 3v3 now. Pyro finds a good headshot onto FK2. Can he get another one? Yes! Never Give Up goes down as well. McGill's gets the last one. Game Hike win 16-12, and they win this series 2-0 here at Kohima.
It definitely doesn't seem like 2-0, just from how close these games have been. But yeah, Game Hike manages to put this through in there, especially on their map choice, which was more expected of them. But what was very important for them is that they actually won Flashback's map choice. And that's what really put them in the lead here. And yeah, congratulations to Game Hike. They actually win the finals here at Kohima. And yeah, any last words, Mario?
Yeah, congratulations to Game Hike. It was close, but they deserved the win in the end. They were the better team, and they can be very proud of what they've done here today. But that was it from us today. We hope you guys enjoyed. We're not done yet with the Cobx Masters. We still have 2 more cities to visit, 2 more regions to explore before we can move on with Phase 2. But for now, for today, that was it from us here. And we hope you guys enjoyed. We hope to see you again soon. We should come back with a new region, I believe, after tomorrow.
Jaipur, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Yeah, it's gonna be on
I want to say Tuesday or Wednesday, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, just check our Twitter account, or even ask on the YouTube channel. I believe the mod is monitoring the chat. So we hope you guys enjoyed. We hope to see you again at the next region at Jaipur. Thank you guys for joining, and see you soon.
Ciao.